I can't wait to find out.
NJ Vitamin Plug, New Jersey Vitamin Plug, at NJ Vitamin Plug on Instagram and on Twitter. Go to the website. Learn about how to get ashwagandha, sea moss, mullein leaf, elderberry for your health. Use the code IGNORANCE10 at NJ Vitamin Plug, New Jersey Vitamin Plug. Bombs!
It's new. This new balance. This is going to be the first one ever.
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the cool chip in the average Negro.
I think they were all. They've been trying.
This is reasonable ignorance. Not yet. We got you.
Yes, sir.
Now,
This is the ignorant shit you like.
I am King
This is the ignorant shit you like. Nigga, this is the ignorant shit you like. Come on. This is the ignorant shit you like.
Got a 9 chasing the
Turn it
chicken.
up, man. I can't hear it. Turn that shit up.
You thinking? What you thinking about, Mom?
I'm going to open up a hospital for mentally ill Africans. I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you and I love you. You're part of our family. I cannot let you go and do what you want to do. I care about the coons, brothers and sisters. I care about the coons, brothers and sisters. We're going to open up a mental health rehabilitation hospital for political coonery. We are going to treat the coons, brothers and sisters. We can't leave them out there. We have to treat the coons. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for coons. We have to rehabilitate the coons,
How you feel
brothers
about
and sisters.
Suki?
Let us save the coons. We have to do this. We have to do this.
With her ass.
Yeah, when are we gonna have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kongalicious. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby. We gotta build the nation first. If I give up all my testosterone, I won't have no energy to build the nation. I got to build first, okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby with King Kongalicious. She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister Danielle, stay focused, my sister. Understand,
What up, Ron?
and understand that the building, the
nation
nation
building.
building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots.
We have
Brothers
to
and
do
sisters, we must stay focused.
Must stay
Must
focused.
stay focused.
We must stay focused. We must stay focused. We must stay focused.
We have to do
On
it.
the standing on business. Standing on business. And that's how the street, the Chicago street nigga talk.
Yeah.
Standing on business.
What up, everybody?
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
CLG, what up?
Ron, what's good, man? Long time no hear from.
What up, my man?
Which Ron is that?
Lawless.
Ron Lawless. Shout out to Ron Lawless.
Ron up
Long
in this
time no hear from.
motherfucking
Ron, what's
bed.
good?
Ron Bacardi, what's going on? Everybody in Reasonable Ignorance world.
Shout out to Gizzarelli, Milwaukee's finest.
Y'all got up?
I'm going to run into you next time. Pause.
Pause.
Oh my God.
Paul's game is back, Jack.
Hey, but Gizzarelli, I'm gonna come holler at you though, man. Next time I'm there.
I'll be DJing in Milwaukee in October.
What kind of are you gonna be playing?
Man,
What do you be playing?
I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but
Ski.
where the
You
money,
playing
where the money is, them church folk.
Oh, never mind.
They gonna come with a fucking church version of Ski Yee.
If they do, I'm leaving the earth.
Bombs!
Wait. So
If you're looking for Jesus, here you come. Ski Yee! If you're waiting on Jesus, here he come. Ski Yee!
Pause.
They gonna come with a version of it, man.
man,
Watch. It's gonna go and it's gonna go viral. It's going to go viral.
Yeah, nigga.
It's going to go viral. Are you convinced yet?
No. You
not
won't
me.
get me. You won't get me.
Yeah,
You said
it's too early.
you said 36 months.
Yeah.
I say you say difference, right?
Look, man, she gonna pop. She's gonna be here. She has a long way to go, because the right people are behind her. So
She took a picture with Woody Johnson, the Jets
that.
owner.
Saw that.
Ski. You gotta become
He'll
convinced.
never
man.
let that hoe in his house.
Ski. I mean, I'm serious, man.
That's that industry plant shit.
It is.
That's not
I
an
really
industry
feel like
plant.
it. I
That's
really
not
feel
an
like it.
industry plant.
Yes, that's
I
the
really feel
industry.
like it.
That's the industry plant.
Okay. Define industry plant, Jeff the Illis.
When the big money labels put a artist out, and they do whatever they can to put her out there. They're trying to make sure she's over that. Like that Cardi B shit is over with. The way it looks.
You don't like the Bongos record?
I love that shit.
Whoa,
Pop that.
time out.
Rewind.
Time out. Stop.
Rewind.
Jeff.
I just said I love it.
Wait.
No.
Coach,
I gotta call. I gotta.
ISO. Coach.
ISO. Yeah,
Coach.
there we go.
I'm talking about on the club side. I'm playing it for the clubs, and it's a banger. Pause. Coach, think about that.
Jeff.
The booty shake shit.
I'm just appalled and shocked
I love
that
it
you
for the
like
club.
that record.
For the clubs. As a DJ, that's a jam for the clubs.
But he does not like what?
Pound Town, none of that shit. The
different.
Gorilla joints.
I fuck with Glorilla, but it just
Bongos is trash.
It is trash, but you know.
for the clubs.
But you know.
For the
What?
clubs.
It fits the aesthetic.
Man. When
If it's the dance aesthetic that they're trying to bring out right now,
Right.
The overseas aesthetic with the sound, the Burna Boy shit,
Yeah.
woo woo.
And the one thing I say, Coach, is this: when I can play it at the spin class,
Well,
there it go.
There it go.
There it go.
There it is.
Rewind. There it go.
There it is.
and
We are now. He is now breaking records at the spin class.
spin
It's
class.
not, fuck the clubs. Fuck everything else.
No.
If the record get broke
Right.
at the spin class, you got to hit bombs.
That's facts. But I do play it at the if it's time for if I'm in the right place at the right time, I'm gonna play the pound.
Are you
sound.
playing Ski Yee?
Not yet.
Let me be clear.
Wait. What? No. Why is he not playing Ski Yee?
And he's playing bongo. I
Why,
don't know.
why you playing bongos before you play Ski Yee? And that's been out for a while.
Here's the reason. The women, the clientele that I DJ for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They are not like the clientele of women. They're not fucking with Sexy Red at all. If anything, they be like, man, appalled about that shit. But like Cardi B and Megan is safe. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the WAP shit.
It's the corporate ratchet.
There you
versus
go.
The actual.
Thank you,
ratchet.
Nick.
See,
Working title number 1. Say it again, sir.
Corporate ratchet
Do it.
versus the actual ratchet.
Bombs.
Nick
See,
get it.
See, here's the thing.
Nick get it.
Let me be clear. Nick, I don't know if I want to be clear too.
Why
I
you calling me out?
I do not hate the Ski record. That's not what I'm saying. I hate the bitch. But I don't hate the Ski record. The record, not gonna lie, if I'm somewhere, I'm out and they play it, I might do a little bop too. I might, because it's hard, like the beat. But this is what I hate, ladies and gentlemen. I hate seeing dudes dancing off this shit.
Oh! Bombs! Look,
man.
Hold on. Bombs!
Look, man.
Bombs!
Look, man.
You dudes got to stop with that neck shaking and that fucking like y'all be damn near twerking on the low. Y'all don't think niggas be seeing y'all.
Just niggas dancing to that shit. I was like,
that
yo,
nigga skin
son.
bone. Your dances be a little bit too sassy, bro.
No, you can't do that. No,
I'm not here to defend anything, right?
Ron, you facts, fam.
But all I'm saying is this, right? Whatever they do, let them do it. It's their time.
Whose time?
Shoulder Shrug
Them.
podcast coming soon.
I'm not shoulder shrugging anything. I'm not shoulder shrugging anything. I just understand that you have to learn how to pick your battles. And you can't let everything entice your emotions.
You're right.
So if some niggas want to go out there and be sassy, be sassy. That's on that motherfucker right there. You're not going to catch me being sassy.
Nah.
Not in nobody's public establishment. You feel me? not where someone I don't know might record me, because what I can tell you for a fact is, if you catch me around my people and I'm acting sassy, them niggas gonna have me on camera. But that's a phone I might be able to get my hands on to get that up out of there.
You said Zach and them gonna have you on camera?
Bro, nigga, anybody I know is probably, one of you niggas catch me, you gonna have the phone out. You know what I'm saying? But I might be able to get that up out of here. You feel me? I might be able to barter for that. Random nigga from Who Shot John.
It's going viral.
Boy, I'm going down on their Snap. I'm going down on their Insta, down on their Finsta, down on their FB, down on their whatever. You feel me?
Hey, I
mean, niggas was sassy when
I know
when the Beyonce record was out, was popping years ago.
I know.
Pause.
Niggas was sassy back in the day, though, man.
Niggas was sassy on the Glorilla record.
What's with the double standard in rap? Have we really addressed that? Have we really addressed that?
You talking about like that? No. Here's a question I'm gonna ask, right? Because the thing is, like the Lil Kim album, Hardcore, Pause, right? Brothers be rapping them verses off Lil Kim, that Hardcore album.
I did.
I don't want dick tonight.
I just didn't say that.
But look, here goes.
Eat my pussy right.
Here's the point I'm trying to make.
Like Queen Bitch, right?
What?
The Queen Bitch record. We rapping to that shit. The Peter Piper Peckham. I bet you Biggie bust on.
It's not even about any
that
of that.
Was hard.
You gotta rap it though. Rap it. Go ahead, rap it right quick.
That was hard though.
You gotta project your voice and rap. Get your cadence together. Come on.
Cadence.
You gotta give me. Hey, you gotta come up with a prompt of the scratching sound.
Diamond cluster hustler, queen bitch, supreme bitch, kill a nigga for my nigga.
Supreme bitch.
Queen
now
bitch.
Kick it, bitch.
That's disease-free bitch. Check it. I'll write my mind.
Okay, cool.
We
got you.
I'm old. I used to do that shit backwards and forwards.
Okay, but the thing about it is, it's one thing to rap. It's another thing to dance. Dance to the record.
But it's different though.
Dancing. The Jets players were bouncing. Whatever. We talking about dancing to single. All the single ladies.
They was doing the whole thing.
Yeah,
Right.
but put your hands up.
But we singing Sexy Red, Pound Town, Wangin' with my rounds,
I'm not
Booty
singing
Brown,
that.
Pussy Hole.
No. I really have to give. I'm glad. Coach spoke his coach and Nick spoke their situations.
I didn't speak my piece, but go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, I'm not gonna stop.
But
Hoodie Nick.
Hoodie Nick is in the house, man.
But
Stove God.
what I will say this, I don't understand how the broads at your spin class, and I'm gonna say that the broads at your spin class,
They gonna be on Jeff's
like
neck.
the Bongos record, but don't like Ski Yee or Pound Town. I don't understand that. Is it because you're not guiding them?
Oh no, that's hot, right?
You've tried to play the record. There we go. Bombs. He has not played the records.
No, I played Pound Town.
And what was the reaction?
Turn that shit off.
How many people said that?
4.
Damn.
4. How many was in the class?
All women, damn near. Only 3 brothers.
I don't care. Fuck them. Pause. Fuck them. You said 3 guys. How many people are in the spin class when you DJ?
Nah, Ron, we're not playing that shit for warm-up music.
No, we're not doing that.
Nah, Ron.
I say about 13.
13 people in the class.
But we talking about the main teacher.
The main teacher. Really? She didn't want it on.
No.
Okay. Who the fuck is that?
Matt.
Oh, about to say. Hey, man.
We're live, everybody.
Lock that motherfucking door, man.
We're live, everybody. Who the fuck is that?
Hey. Test the record out. Test the Ski Yee shit out.
I will.
Right before you play bongos. Or right after bongos. And see what the reaction is.
Ski Yee and Pound Town and bongos is different. Bongos is up tempo. That's why.
Ski Yee.
That's the reason I say this. That's the reason why bongos is a good record especially for a spin class, because most of my records are up tempo.
Can I expound off of that real quick?
Go ahead.
So since we talk about Ski Yee, is that really a St. Louis thing? Because I could have sworn we say that in Chicago.
I want to say this. 30 years ago,
Okay.
we used to say "school whoop."
Okay.
That was some shit like that.
Not ski.
I'm not. Don't
School whoop
don't take
like
nobody.
that.
Don't take nobody moment from them, man.
No, I ain't taking them all. I'm just asking. Then we
I
hear
don't
that
know nothing about no ski. I ain't never heard that
in the
shit day in
hood
my life.
ski.
Ski.
I
never
feel like
heard that.
I feel like we heard that before.
I've never heard that at all. I heard "school whoop." That's it.
Hey, Ma, what's with the double standard in rap?
What do you mean?
I hear a lot of people have a problem with the ratchet rap right now, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I think by and large, there are just a segment of people who have a problem with female rap in general, right? And they're saying that the music is this, that, and the third, right? It's too provocative. They can't play it for the kids. This,
It's
that,
huff.
whatever, right?
Right.
Or it's what?
Huff.
Or it's huff. Is it that we're just in a space and time where the female rapper is being put on a particular pedestal so high that we can't categorize all that music as just one genre of music? They have their sub genres. The same way you came up here and you rap Little Kim, right?
Right.
I would compare Little Kim to like some Griselda shit. We know that's some underground rappity rap shit, right?
Especially that sound.
But when you speak the bongo shit, that would be the more mainstream shit, right? Yeah. Of the female rap. That's where I think that's just where we are with the female rap artists in today's music. There are that many, and they're being put in front of us on a particular pedestal so high that now we are starting to get into the sub-genres of the female rap. But I think by and large, because, men are the ones who, I guess, shit, women like music too, so, and it's more of them than us, so the women are just on right now, and I just don't like the double standard of, and it's really just me, I guess I'm on some feminist shit, whatever, but like, I hate when men come out and say, that shit, nigga, I don't expect you to rap that shit, and guess what, it's not for you, so stop being upset that it's not for you, right? And on the other token, and on the other side, men have had misogynistic rap for years, right? That's always degraded women. And niggas rap that shit clear as day. I always wanted to be like, damn, I promise you, if I ever get in a position to pour a bottle of Ace on a bitch, I'm going to do it. Especially if she let me, right? But now it's just their turn. They just in front. And I don't like that double standard, because the same way you got poor male music, you have poor female music.
Here's the thing, Nick, and I said this on After Hours when we talked about that aesthetic. It's not the double standard. It's the fact that when you look at the media move and the marketing move as far as rap is concerned in general, the thing that's being pushed in the front is Sexy Red, Sukihana, and all that. You feel what I'm saying? It's out there versus a Shay Noir, a Rhapsody, or someone like that. Someone like that. Those two, well, not Shay, but Rhapsody is on a major. She's on Def Jam. And she is not put in the front. She's on Rock Nation. It's not boring. It's not boring. To me, you know what I'm saying? And you know better, because we are from an era of balance. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance.
My turn.
It's a balance. Hold on, let me finish.
Let me rebut.
Let him finish.
It's ever a balance. Everybody ain't going, and I learned this with teaching in high school, teaching the kids and DJing. A lot of those kids, and I used to generalize a lot of high school kids. I'm like, yo, you listen to Keith, Dirk, and stuff like that. There's a segment of kids that don't listen to that. They listen to other forms of hip hop. But the thing is, in this day and time, when we talk about media movements, MTV, Revolt, BET, or any type of radio play, the things that's putting in the front is that shit like Sexy Red, Sukihana, anything that's dealing with that, and other forms of rap, like even, and I'm just going to be general, anything like with Zelda and stuff like that, that's not being played on major TV joints.
But my rebuttal to that is you've had 50 Cent in front of you. You've had Ja Rule in front of you. You've had Cam'ron in front of you, and countless other male rappers who have an aesthetic or some type of music or content that could be mirrored is the same as Sexy Red. And that's what's been pushed in mainstream as the top echelon. It's been pushed. And it's going to be the same thing with the women. That's the point I'm trying to make. You don't like Sexy Red. Her content is no different from Keith and Dirk, and they were mega stars. Mm-hmm. I just don't think males don't like seeing women in that particular nature, and that's the problem here. Like, there's no women here to really speak from a woman's perspective, but what I'm trying to say to you is the same way Shay Noir and all in one push, neither was Talib like them. They was never as big as their counterparts, maybe in the 90s in a particular space and time, but I can't mirror these artists to those artists because the climate is different. Mm-hmm. You just can't do that. But what I do know from the test of time is NWA was one of the biggest groups ever. Them niggas was not talking about no positivity, my nigga. Niggas with attitude? Are we serious?
But it was balanced.
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
It was balanced.
Just because you got a Lauryn Hill out there, that's a flash in the pan.
But for your
there's balance out there right now, too. You used to have Chance, and y'all niggas chased him off because he said he loved his wife.
Chance?
I didn't chase him off at all.
No, not at all. But the thing is,
stop being guilty.
But I didn't run towards him either.
I just said y'all.
Right. But you got to think about that. Look at today's hip hop school. Anything that's representative of real anything, it's not in the front.
It's the same. It's been the same. It's always been like that. When was
not all the time.
When was
like you said, like hold on, Nick.
Shot. Come on, let's do it.
Nick, NWA, you had Public Enemy.
Ding ding.
That's the 90s. That's the climate. That's
but
society.
you just said when
that's not society now, bro. We can't. Things are different. I can't hold the music to the same standard because the criteria in which we're judging it by is not the same. Times are not the same.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not balanced to me. That's just availability. Hip hop was new, so we're listening to anything and everything that's coming out. They're throwing all types of shit at the board. So that the same machine that pushed the bullshit is the same machine that pushed the good shit. And they saw what stuck, and what really stuck was the bad shit. So they got Public Enemy and all them type of shit got phased the fuck out. That's it. That's all.
All right, can I get in here?
Go ahead.
Pause.
Your turn.
Your initial question was, what's with the double standard?
Yeah, what's with the double standard?
30 years ago, Kim faced a lot of scrutiny. Mm-hmm. Right? Are we correct?
That's correct.
30 years later, Sexy Red is facing a lot of scrutiny. And Suki, right? Mm-hmm. Would you agree?
Film rap in general.
I don't agree, but okay.
You don't agree?
No.
Why don't you agree?
I don't, because I still don't think Kim and Sexy Red lyrics are the same.
Okay. Because what? Biggie was writing the lyrics?
No, not only that, but it was a balance. Kim wasn't rapping about having champion venereal diseases and what color her booty hole was. Yeah. Kim, everybody going back to that one record Kim had on her album.
Don't want Dick Tonight.
That's the only record y'all keep going back to. But Kim had other hits.
Right.
Other albums.
I used to be scared of Dick, but I throw you lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch. Yeah. Come on, what's the difference between that and I want my coochie straight?
Y'all comparing somebody with albums who just came out.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Y'all had y'all ISO. Let me have mine.
That's one record.
It's not even an ISO. It's just...
We just having a conversation.
Right. Okay, that's one what?
That's one record.
Female rap back then in the 90s was a small blip to the males, which was the bigger situation, correct? We're now in a situation where now it's the males are somewhat in the minor and the females are getting their own tours without having to open up for the little babies, the Dirks, and all those other kind of shits like that. They got their own tours where they having bitches, open up for them, or niggas open up for them. Some shit like that. It's been flipped. The last couple of years, it's been flipped. Cardi was headlining her own tour. Mm-hmm. Nicki was headlining her own tour. Megan got stalled by COVID and getting shot.
Yeah.
That court case.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn the hood
By
shit
COVID
right
and
back
getting
up.
shot. COVID really fucked shit up. Otherwise, she would have had a good apex too. But she wasn't no industry plant either.
No.
She wasn't. Sexy Red is not an industry plant. The thing about it is she's got. She went viral. She went viral off the Pound Town record. Started off with the chorus. And chorus caught on TikTok, and it was up from then and there. I mean, the thing about it is, I like the movement of what that her and her team are doing. I like the trajectory and the choices that they're making, because I would be making the similar choices myself. If I had an artist that was at that apex, I would not be here right now. I'll be up at the VMAs or some shit like that, period. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's the truth. But the thing about it is the records that she has is getting reacted to. It's getting those ones that's live in Cape Girardeau, Cape Girardeau, which is in Missouri, small town America. It's giving those blacks down there a voice. Besides the ratchets that's on the west side and on the south side of Chicago. It's giving them a voice. The Sukihanas, hers is content driven. That's Zeus Network, and that's content driven. I had to learn that.
Cardi was content driven too.
Yeah, kind of, because she started off with Love and Hip Hop, right?
Absolutely.
This broad started off with fucking music, records. Ain't no way the New York Jets is going to invite her to come on what's the name if she's not solidified, not bona fide. You already had Megan that had to throw out the pitch down there in Houston for the Astros game.
And she from Houston.
she's
Shorty
from
ain't
Houston,
even from
though.
New
Yeah,
York.
she's from Houston.
She ain't even from
St.
New
Louis
York.
ain't got no. I mean, what St. Louis got up there?
The
Hockey,
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
hockey team.
The Cardinals.
Okay, so she
Cardinals
got to do that shit because New York one-upped them already. But what's the difference between what she's saying and what Nelly said 20-something plus years ago on Tip Drill?
But he was already established.
But see, that's my thing. That's my other thing about this. Why are we going so hard on someone who just got here?
They went hard on. They did go. Okay, 30 years ago. No, 30 to 40 years ago. Damn near 40 years ago. They went hard on Luke. Nobody liked Luke.
Well,
It's not
Nobody
hip-hop.
liked Luke. At a good segment of people did not like Luke.
Remember, it's
and
not
look what that
hip-hop,
turned
remember?
into, right?
Yeah. It's not.
Well, you know what? I like I said, I'm going on record as saying I like Sexy Red. I like
Here we
the.
go. Somebody said Sexy Red looked dirty, and that's the difference.
Hey, here's my thing. If you don't like it, just say you don't like it. But don't say it's not working when clearly it's fucking working.
She ratty.
Okay.
I mean, has
Does
niggas,
it- but
has,
does it work?
Has niggas never been to a strip club?
Does it work?
Yeah, I've been to Arnie, so you
Does
Has
it
niggas
work?
never been to a
You
strip
can't really
club?
Nah,
tell
fuck
me
that.
that.
Ask him if it worked, Ma. Ask him if it's working.
It's working.
Then what the fuck are we talking about? Niggas be mad. Just say you don't like it.
I say this.
Niggas be hating.
I'm gonna say this.
Niggas sound like haters.
The reason why niggas is hating and the reason niggas got problems with it is because
They low key like it and don't want to say it out loud. That's another part of this.
hit it.
That's the real shit about it.
I would say this.
Stand on your truth.
Here's the thing. Niggas is getting old.
Bobs!
I'll be honest with you, tell you.
Oh
Niggas is
shit!
getting old.
Oh shit!
I look at the comments every day, and I'm not isolating. I'm not isolating the niggas that I know and I love that don't like the situation. But I look at comments all the time from different people outside of Chicago, on different threads, whether it be on Facebook or on Twitter. And it's niggas that's my age who come from the era where NWA faced a lot of scrutiny. Luke faced a lot of scrutiny.
But hold
Say
on.
the
hold on,
years
hold on.
it was.
Wait,
It was
wait,
the
wait,
fucking
wait,
88,
wait, wait.
88.
Wait a
Matter
minute,
of fact,
wait a
from
minute, wait a minute.
87
Wait a minute. Wait
to-
a minute.
Damn
wait a
that.
minute.
87.
30 years ago?
Jamal, I gotta pause you on that.
What you? Okay,
I
go
gotta-
ahead.
No. Just gotta pause as far as what you
I
just
didn't
said.
get to finish my statement, but
I
go
know,
ahead.
but NWA got scrutiny because of the simple fact they made a song called "Fuck the Police." That's the scrutiny, and look what happened. Like about 5 to 6 years later, motherfucking Rodney King got his ass beat by the police. And
you think they didn't face scrutiny over? It's the world's biggest dick. No matter, just don't bite it.
No,
Nah.
I think now they would.
Now,
If you go back and listen to MC Ren's verse, he would get canceled.
Right.
But okay,
now
we're talking about that.
But that's the point. Society's different.
It got grouped in though, Coach. It got grouped in with the fuck the police and shit.
But
you didn't think they didn't face some like
society's
like you didn't think that the intellectual niggas who love rap or the niggas that was biased to New York was like, fuck that West Coast shit. Don't matter, just don't bite it. We not talking about that kind of shit until who came out with that record?
Who
came out with a record in '92? What? Say it, nigga.
No, Akinelli came out in
Right,
95.
who came out with that?
That was
what?
95.
95, my fault, 95.
But the thing,
A hip-hop
but the
history
thing,
clarity moment.
Right. But the thing with
Jeff the illest.
But the real deal though is that NWA got a lot of scrutiny because of Fuck the Police.
When that shit hit, man, when that record hit in '95, like he said, right, that shit changed. Cause none of them niggas was rapping like that at all. Everybody was rapping like Tribe Called Quest, Brand Nubian, Gangstar, Public Enemy, 5%, Nubian Nation, all that kind of shit like that. Ice Cube was rocking, wanted to kill every Asian and every cracker. That's what it was, right? Luke came with the shake what your mama gave ya. NWA came with that. Don't matter, just don't bite it.
And he faced scrutiny.
Yeah, now Luke, I would agree with you on Luke.
Do you understand what my points is, though? The scrutiny has always been there. Scrutiny is part of marketing. Scrutiny is part of marketing. We don't like some shit like okay, you bring up Rhapsody. I can't tell you one Rhapsody record that comes off the top of my head. It just don't stick. You can, though.
Because he like it.
You can, though. You can reel them off and
Because she
shit
looks
like that.
clean.
No, it's not.
and
Can you tell a rap? Can you give me a Rhapsody
clean.
record?
No, but I
All
also know how there's a big distinct difference on how both women are being marketed too.
That's it. And the thing,
What gets more attracted to?
Foolishness.
Across the board, though,
Rashness.
right? But across the board, though, right? Not just with the women, but with the niggas, too, right?
Right?
All right, then. That's what we... That, ain't no don't me.
No,
don't fucking
I'm
me.
not. I can't throw you a lob on that.
All right, you right.
No,
right.
the thing,
Get a hip hop discussion here.
right? The thing with Rhapsody for
Ain't
me
me.
was the
Keep
fact,
going.
was the fact that with Rhapsody,
What?
Rhapsody, she's marketed towards like the Essence and the Ebony crowd, and
Them motherfuckers don't even rock with her like that.
that's not true.
They don't.
She
They
was
in there.
Jeff, the
in there
cold
doing the
hard
ski
truth is,
shit, man.
the cold hard truth is, the radio's not gonna play Rhapsody.
no, they not.
They not. So that's why she not on the radio.
Nah.
Ski Yee's gonna get played on the radio.
When?
Therefore, Ski Yee is gonna be at the Jets game on Monday Night Football. Rhapsody will never be at a Monday Night Football next to the fucking owner of the Jets. She not making nobody no money. It's about what's making money. The ignorant shit's what's making money. It's the same across the board. By and large, men are the niggas who got problems with this shit. And the women who got problem with this shit is old women. The young women ain't got no problem with it. And you right, Ma, niggas is getting old.
But
You the generation behind the generation.
But you do have a lot of women who like he said, that like Cardi.
That's cool. They like the sophisticated
My
shit.
problem is how you like Cardi, who raps the same shit, who says the same shit in her raps. She talks this, put the shit down my throat. Pause.
It's presented a different way. That's why.
No. Because what? No, this the problem.
What is it?
This is the real fucking problem, man.
shit.
And you gonna have to call my
Drum
lawyer.
roll.
Call my lawyer over here for me, because
Call the lawyer.
Brother Akbar from the goddamn bank is in trouble.
Oh shit.
The problem is colorism.
Oh.
Colorism is the problem. She looked Sexy Red color looks just like you.
Ooh.
She wears glasses just like you.
Ooh.
That bitch Cardi is a lighter skinned version, and she talks with a fucking accent, and she's accepted like that.
What about Meg?
And she's wait a minute. God damn, man. Nigga, when you finish, let me finish making my comment. Before I start going Jeff like this to you. Jeff, do it.
I can't do that no more. Cardi B is half black.
Cardi B got some black in her.
She's half.
But she got some of that Spanish shit. All right?
She's half Dominican.
So what they like
African,
they once again, it's that colorism and once self-hate that goes on. So they hate the situation of Sexy Red from St. Louis, who. Let me finish. I'm a counter. You can counter. I got no problem with that. I'll shut it up. Give me 25 seconds or less. Sexy Red from St. Louis looks just like them. Probably their little sister. Colored hair. And how many black women in there had colored hair in their fucking life? She does all that shit. She pops ass and all that kind of shit like that. The Cardi B broad does the same shit. But she's okay and she's accepted more. Why? I don't understand that.
The reason why Cardi B is accepted is because they did a great job marketing her outside of that ratchet shit. And she sits in respectable places, and she can be intelligent, but she can also be ratchet. You know, she was sitting talking to Bernie Sanders, and she wasn't acting like a dummy.
My God.
She took a picture with the fucking Jets owner.
My fucking
You don't think that's not huge? The Jets owner. Old white money. You don't think that's not huge?
You ever watch one of the interviews?
Answer my question, sir.
Oh, yes. I seen that interview.
Let's stay focused over here.
Watch any of the interviews?
Stay focused. Get off Hoodie Nick.
Pause.
Stay focused. Answer my question. What's the difference between old white money, a billionaire owner of a fucking NFL and Bernie Sanders, old 80-year-old white politician,
the difference
paid
billionaire? Because the difference is she's sitting down there talking, and she's doing an actual interview, conversating about political things and stuff in her world. Sexy Red just took a picture with a fucking billionaire.
You don't know what they talked about, nigga.
You think they talked about taxes?
You don't know what they talked about.
You think they talked about real estate? You think they talked about who the next president is going to be?
You don't know what they talked about, nigga.
I guarantee none of that was talked about.
You don't know what they talked about.
That shit was, you know what they talked about? What's your favorite piece of chicken? That's what the fuck they talked about. That's what they talked about.
They talked about, that Pound Town, that's
the stupid ass white man with a chain on say Woody.
You don't like it, right?
Never mind. That's a whole nother subject.
Coach, you don't like it?
Again,
you just don't
white
like
man, all his players black. He get to wear that. He comes to the barbecue now. Fucking NFL, all that shit, man. All we doing is wasting time moving the goalposts. Right. You like what you like. You like what you like. I like what I like. He like what he like.
That's it.
But we talking about the general masses. We talking about the general masses, and we give
everybody don't like that shit, Ma.
Everybody don't like.
I'm trying to tell you what the problem is. It's that self-hate and colorism. I'm not saying you got it, nigga. But I'm trying to tell you, her and the broad Cardi B talks the same shit in the raps.
Well,
put the dick down my throat.
Hold up.
Pause.
Hold up.
Yes or no?
But if we talking about Cardi on the album side?
Oh, no, nigga, don't make no excuses, man.
The records that
lyric-wise, she just said the same. Put your thumb in my butt. All this other kind of shit.
She does that, but she got other, like her album, 90% of them records, every song on that album was charted. And she had a lot of songs that was outside of the, Dick and Pussy move too. She had that I Like It Like That record, which is for her Spanish people. She had the record with Chance.
Hit it.
Hold on. She had the chance to.
Wait. One more time. Jeff the Illis is half Latin.
El Jefe.
She had the Chance record that went too. You know what I'm saying? She had the joint with the Migos that was on some southern rap shit. She had all the ground covered except on that real rap shit. And she said to the motherfuckers And that the time she dropped the album, she's not doing no real rap. But I know motherfuckers that do, and she gave you artists that does it. That's why Cardi get a lot of love because she really does. She do well in the media.
You proved my point.
And what's that point?
The point is the self-hate that we have that's still in us does not get you to like you. Not talking about you. Talking about the masses who got a problem. Does not like this broad who's talking that ratchet shit versus a broad that's half Spanish, half black, that talks the same ratchet shit and says the same shit all the fucking time in her lyrics and everything. It's the same thing. Just because she goes take a picture with, she go sit down with Bernie and everything, trying to be an intellectual, don't mean a motherfucking thing when she gets on that mic and have to spit those words about that ratchet shit. Them broads do not like anything outside of her turning up and talking about dick down my throat and all this other kind of shit, and I got wet ass pussy. Wet ass pussy. What's the difference between wet ass pussy and my coochie stretched? You cannot tell me what's the difference.
No difference.
You feel them bitches at the spin class feel guilty about one thing and don't feel guilty about the other.
It's not.
They feel guilty. They feel guilty.
I don't know what they feeling, but at the same time, Cardi is out there. They know Cardi
because she's been on TV and she's light skinned.
Nah.
She's been on TV and her skin is lighter.
I don't know about that colorism game. But I know
a girl that looks just like you, wears glasses and everything. Do you get what I'm going here? Do you get what I'm going? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Bombs.
That wasn't the point I was trying to make.
You said it's a double standard. I get you.
I get where you're going with the colorism, but I wasn't trying to go there. I wasn't trying to get on colorism.
I'm being honest with you, telling you that's what it is.
For me, right now,
what's the comment saying?
For me, it's the aesthetic. That's what you have right here. You have the Cardi B aesthetic, which comes off to be clean and sophisticated, but yeah, as opposed to the bitch that you just know is just Ultima driving ass bitch.
But she also selling STDs too, man.
Oh my God. Bitch sat up there and told that she used to set niggas up to get fucked by trannies.
Yeah, man. Do remember.
Do your knowledge. Bombs. Give me a rewind.
It's like comparing a vet to a rookie, man. I think y'all
interesting topic. Great conversation about it. Coach got a little restless with it because he tired of talking about it.
Because I hate them bitches.
Bombs! You don't hate Rhapsody though, do you? Or you don't know no Rhapsody shit?
I don't know no Rhapsody.
Got you.
I just know what she looked like.
But I'm going to say this. Coach, of course, Hoodie Nick is here.
Hoodie Nookie?
No.
Pause, man.
Hoodie, no, that come I say, baby. Pause, man. Hoodie Nick is here. Jeff the Illis is here. Be Able's here. Shout out to Be Able. He'll be back in a couple of weeks, getting things together and everything. Shout out to Magic Mike down there in Texas. Check out the Mike and Dion podcast, the Dion and Mike podcast. Give me a rewind again. Rewind again one more time. Coach, Bears game this past Sunday. Come on, talk about it, brother.
Do we have to?
Yes. For the last 3 days on Twitter sphere, which is now known as X.
Formerly known as Twitter X.
Right. I've been very much surprised at how motherfuckers been breaking down game film. I mean, motherfuckers, we talking about it's the whole Bears fandom, regardless of age, have been breaking down film. Like they are actual fucking getting paid by the Chicago Bears, McCaskey and all them.
Well, to be honest, film is there. All you got to do is go to YouTube and go to the All 22, and you can really see exactly what everybody else is seeing. But, I mean...
Expound.
Here's the thing Bears fans got to understand.
Uh-oh, here we go. Drum roll, please.
I want to listen to
you won't probably find no bigger Justin Fields fan than me. All right, let me just get that out the way.
There we go. Hand claps for that.
Yeah.
But he's in year 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in year 3, that means the general manager needs to find out whether or not you're his guy. Because guess what happens in year 4?
What?
You get to pick up a club option for year 5,
Okay.
which means what? Serious money.
Right.
Which means if you pay your quarterback too much money, what does that mean for the rest of your roster?
Some people.
It's
don't
limited.
It's
Correct.
limited.
So he needs to figure out, is this guy, is he the quarterback for the future to get us to be contenders? And I'm trying to get Bears fans to understand, good offensive line, no good offensive line. He still has to make certain throws, certain plays in games that a GM who did not draft him wants to know if he can do that. Because if he can't do it, guess what's going to happen?
He's
He's going to end up trading him.
Yeah.
You see what happened in San Francisco, right? They traded a what? What pick was Trey Lawrence?
Top 5.
Trey
pick.
Lance?
Top 5 pick.
2. He was number 2.
Yeah.
The number 2 pick that they traded how many draft picks to get him?
3.
And they was wrong, right?
Correct.
So Ryan Poles is in the same situation with Justin Fields. He just didn't draft him. So technically he can move on from him and be cool with it. I know it's one game, but there were 8 throws in that game, maybe 6, that even under pressure, he got to get rid of the ball. That's the issue with people.
Wow.
Is that he has to get rid of the ball. You traded for who? DJ Moore. You gave up what? The number 1 pick for DJ Moore.
Bryce Young.
How many targets did he get on Sunday, DJ Moore?
2.
That's not, you don't give a guy 2 targets that you trade the number 1 pick for. You don't do that.
It's not his guy, though.
DJ Moore, yeah, for Ryan Poles, yeah. He traded the number 1 pick for him.
That's not Fields' guy.
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Darnell Mooney.
Okay. There's 2 throws that Mooney was open that he didn't throw. One of them he didn't throw, he fumbled on.
Right.
Mooney was right there in the middle.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So
Break this shit down. Rewind, please. Break that thing down and say that shit again for the people.
Bears fans have to realize that position at quarterback, we ain't got it. We've never had it right. We're going on probably 50 years of not having somebody at that position for 10 to 15 years. We haven't had it right. So that's why a lot of Bears fans are anxious because they're hoping this dude is it. But also at the same time, we may have the wrong coaches for him.
Hit it! Ooh. I was waiting on the nigga to say that shit.
We just may have
I was
it.
waiting on the nigga to say that shit, man.
Think about it. Let's say they trade Justin Fields. I'm going to throw this out there. Let's say Atlanta says, you know what? We want him.
Ooh.
We want Justin Fields. The quarterback we got now, we don't think we can win with him. I got Bijan Robinson over here. Mm-hmm. I got the light-skinned dude, London. I got a tight end who probably could be an all-pro. And I got another young up-and-coming receiver. We don't think we can win with this quarterback. We'll take Justin. Guess what? Guess what type of head coach is in Atlanta? An offensive guy. Guess where he came from?
Where?
Philly. He was their coordinator last year.
That motherfucking weed got you gone, man. I said pop it. Pop it, man. Weed got you gone, man.
So the biggest fear, Nick, is that he goes somewhere else
and turn up.
He's coached up.
And he gonna be killing shit.
And he does well.
I've heard this story over and over and over and over again with the Bears, bro. Trubisky, they said the same thing. He's going to go somewhere else.
Number 2 pick, remember?
I do remember.
He goes somewhere else, what happens?
Turn.
Sucks.
No, absolutely.
Bombs.
This nigga was trash.
Yeah.
11 snaps under center his whole collegiate career.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, trust me. My thing is this. All this shit is trash. It's trash. The offense is trash. He got nobody to really throw it to. Because like you said, down in Atlanta, you got Robinson behind you, right? I got Pitts. I got Drake. I have people who are young and who want to work. Mooney is his man? Mooney is who I'm depending on? Bears fans are delusional. This shit is poop. We're going to be 3-14 again, or 15.
And if,
maybe.
you know what happens?
It's not a shoulder shrug.
You know what's going to happen if that happens?
It's not a shoulder shrug.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
Probably going to be a new quarterback.
Probably going to be a new everything.
And I don't know if it'll be a new head coach because I don't know if they're gonna pay another head coach to be sitting at home, but it's definitely gonna be a new coordinator. That's for sure. Because if the Bears are 3-14, that not only that means I guaranteed a top 5 pick, and if Carolina is bad, that's another top 5 pick.
Gone.
So that means, again, we didn't move forward. We're going backwards again under this new GM. Because he on a time period. He on a time clock, too.
Yeah. The GM,
this is his second year, though.
But this is Chicago.
But we're trash, though. We just trash, man. It's just bad, man.
Somebody wrote on Twitter, and I had to look at this tweet like 3 times. Somebody said, look what Jay Cutler was in Denver with Shanahan, threw for 4,500 yards. He gets to the Chicago Bears. It takes him almost 4 years to get him 2 good wide receivers. He never even reached 4,000 yards. And the last part of the tweet was, it's the Chicago Bears. This is what they do to quarterbacks.
That's just never been our thing, man.
You're blaming the organization? You're blaming the front office with the mindset?
All I'm saying,
I'm asking you.
I've been watching the Bears for years. What at the quarterback position have we ever had stability?
Kyle Orton was a great game manager.
But that wasn't long.
I know, because they traded him for Jay Cutler.
We never had stability at that position.
So Eberflus, who's a defensive coach, should not be head coach.
He's a whole nother subject.
Answer.
But if you're going to be a defensive coach, your OC has to be on point.
Luke Getsy.
Where did he come from?
Don't know.
Green Bay. But he never called plays.
Hit it. Does the white boy not trust the black guy, the black kid, to throw the shit down?
To me, when I
50 yards.
When I watched last Sunday, it didn't seem like they wanted him to throw down the field. And Justin Fields said after the game plan was horizontal attack, not vertical. He said that was the game plan against Green Bay.
Small ball.
That shit was trash.
Dink and dunk?
That's trash.
That's not even supposed to be in this kind of era of sports that we're playing in right
But
now.
even if, let's just say you do hit the dink and dunk, right? You throw to the flat. But if you call a play for a vertical, but the kid doesn't even look down the field, what are we doing?
When they went for it on 4th down.
In the beginning of the game, the first drive.
When they did that shit, I went to sleep.
The first drive. He should have punted.
I went to sleep.
Maul, you were 3-14 last year. If anything, Justin Fields, you should be okay with him having 30 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. You need to see what the fuck can he do. You were 3-14 last year.
Hey, look, I'm a Fields fan. They said the boy can throw. He's being handcuffed.
What you a fan of?
He's being handcuffed.
Somebody stopping him. They're not letting him be who he's supposed to be.
Here we go. Drum roll, please. You ready? You ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah. Go ahead. I know what you're going to. Go ahead. Let it ride.
Nah.
Black man, white people, white offensive coordinator, white coach, holding the black quarterback down. Bombs. It always goes back and falls back. Blame goes back to the white boys.
I got another one.
They got to stop.
I got another one.
Let that nigga go. Bombs.
I like that. That's an old Negro spiritual.
Let that nigga Fields go.
Said, let that nigga throw.
Let that nigga throw.
Hey.
Working title number 1.
Let that
nigga throw.
And one more controversy for my
Semicolon
man
Fields.
Go ahead, Nick.
Nah, I'm not subscribing to that. But you know what I am subscribing to?
What?
Them Ohio State quarterbacks don't be shit
now,
when they get out of college.
Now, that may be some validity now.
They don't be nothing.
Look at the history.
They don't be shit. They don't be nothing.
Michigan fan, Ken Jinks, you and him have commonality.
A lot of people say that too.
No, that's just facts.
A lot of people say that.
That's just
Ohio
facts.
State quarterbacks don't do well in the league.
That's just facts.
Let's see on Sunday with Tampa Bay.
And this is not a good matchup for the Bears Sunday.
Oh, it's really not.
This is bad. You got an offensive line who don't know how to block stunts, who can't pick up delayed blitzes. You have
You still ain't got no O-line? Because I went to sleep on the game, like I said.
the head coach for Tampa Bay, he going to come after Fields until Fields shows that he can beat him. Fields going to see – here's my thing too, Nick. Sunday, he going to see a lot of man coverage because when they blitzing, they going to be locked up. Them guys going to be on the island. And I hope the offensive coordinator, lets that boy throw the ball.
How long before he just starts saying, fuck what they talking about in my ear, I'm finna start making plays?
When his daddy tell him.
When who?
His daddy tell him to do that.
That's what he need to do. Because I think the little nigga
His
can
actual
throw.
real father
His father who coached him in high school.
is going to say what to him?
Son, fuck that coach. Start doing what you do.
Go out there, tell your receivers, look, we running the play, nigga, look for the ball.
What's his Twitter?
Who?
What's the Pappy's Twitter?
I don't know.
You gonna tell him to do it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
He gave me the word.
All right.
Coach gave me the word. All I'm gonna sit up and say, I'm gonna get on Twitter. Hey, I need y'all to find Justin. Y'all can find anything and everything else out. Go find Justin Fields' father on Twitter. Give me his @ please. So I get up and I'm gonna tell the nigga, hey man, tell your son to air that bitch out.
Nick,
30 pop that shit. Hit the switch on these niggas. Stand on business.
Nick. DJ Moore is a 1,000-yard receiver, three or four times. And guess who his quarterbacks were?
Trash.
Thank you.
Trash.
Mediocre.
Trash.
Exactly.
And more trash.
Exactly.
No, I get. No.
So
look, I get it.
So I don't want to hear the excuses about
Jeff the illest.
like
Take a shot.
You this is why you traded.
you drunk
Listen,
before the
man,
year out, man.
they traded the number 1 pick for this guy. The motherfucker who they could have drafted is a terror with the Eagles right now. Jalen Carter.
Hurts.
I mean, no, the Carter,
Carter.
the defensive tackle from
Gotcha,
Georgia.
okay. Yeah, my fault.
He is he can't be blocked.
Why don't the Bears just want to be the Bears, Coach? Run and D. Why are we chasing this fantasy of having this?
I'm gonna tell you why.
This
I wanna come right
crazy
after
quarterback.
Pause.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because that's not today's football anymore.
Um,
That's why. That's what it is, Nick. That's what it is.
Well, we try.
I'm gonna say this: the problem with Chicago is a generational problem.
Colin Cowherd says the same thing.
Generational problem.
He says the same thing.
Reinsdorf, old money. Got 2 different organizations. Old money. Bears, old money.
Yeah.
They're not gone with the newest of the new mindsets when it comes to this shit. Like, we trip, right? We give problems. We go back to that word scrutiny. Like, some people got scrutiny over Golden State winning 4 championships and everything.
They get scrutinized. The most scrutinized. Yeah. He right.
That front office mindset.
Man.
Down to the coach.
Yep.
That's what killed the whole LeBron movement.
Yes, sir.
They set out purposely to sit up and say, hey, this nigga's not finna win 6 championships and beat out Jordan on our watch. While these other niggas, these other cracker ass organizations just sit there and collect revenue.
Cracker.
We finna be cemented in what's the name? They sit up and said that we gonna be up there with the Bostons and the LAs.
That's right. We trying to be champions.
Hey, the last time we had a potent offense was under probably the worst head coach in the Bears history, Mark Trestman. But guess what though? Every game the Bears was putting up 25 to 30 points.
Who was the running back? Thomas
Jones.
Shout out to my man Thomas Jones.
The problem is the mindset of those owners. I've been saying that for years. It's these owners. Look, move out the way, change the mindset, let these motherfuckers do what they supposed to do, and it's analytics-driven era. And I don't like analytics that much either. I'm with the eye test type situation, but incorporate both. You sit up here, you're gonna handcuff this kid. You made your point. It's like, why sit up here and we going through the same shit over and over again? When you compared him to Jay, you said Jay did 45
in Denver. He threw for 40,
and he had the strongest arm in the fucking league at one point, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He got here and got what?
He got here mediocre. They took him like 2 or 3 years to get what's my boy name?
Brandon Marshall.
It took him, to get him over here. They drafted Alshon. They got Martellus Bennett. Now he could even scratch 4,000 yards.
This is when the Bears really had pissed me off. Devin Hester was one of the greatest punt returners ever. He was also a very, very decent corner. But because he was so fast, y'all just had to put him on offense. That's when I knew the Bears didn't know what the fuck they was doing. Because that's like when you in high school coaching, you see the tall kid. It's like, oh, come on, come play basketball, come be my center. Like, no, just let the nigga do what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? The Bears, time and time again, show not only they scared of the first pick, too. But I ain't seen an organization pass up on the first pick this much.
27 years ago, the last time it happened, was somebody traded
but
number one pick.
What about during the Lovey era?
They won. But, again, the Lovey era was scrutinized because of what? How many playoff appearances in 9 years? Only 3. And then he got scrutinized because of what? What was always good, but what was always bad?
Defense was great.
And the offense was what?
Trash.
That was the scrutiny.
Because that was the time when they was airing it out.
So the front office still believes in the mindset of the defense carrying the team versus now where everything is about offense. They want to phase out the running back. The offensive linemen are going to get paid more than the running backs now. And they want to air the bitch out as far as yards with wide receivers. Am I correct?
Yeah, but but see, here goes the thing. That's not a new philosophy. They've been trying to do it for like over 10 years now, and they're not good at it.
Who's been trying to do that? The Bears have not been trying
yes,
to do
they
that.
have. They've been look.
He just said they weren't.
Look, the Bears have been trying to adopt that philosophy for their team since they traded Kyle Orton for Jay Cutler. Yes or no, Coach?
Yeah, that was the whole idea of getting Cutler.
That's how long they've been trying to
be
do
better.
this.
All right, well, you got me. Okay.
That's my point.
But it only happened once.
Now to the validity
happened
of
once.
what you're saying is that they're doing old shit, right? Yes, I do feel how you feel. We got old motherfuckers trying to play a new game. This old dog cannot learn the new tricks.
But you know what? It's the people up top.
That's what we're saying.
The
No,
ownership,
absolutely.
McCaskies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They got Ryan Poles on a puppet. They got
Is he on the puppet? Would you agree
No,
with that?
I don't think he a puppet. I think he's making his own decisions.
Just a fucked up
But
situation.
he in a tough situation now.
Is it true that the owner met with them too?
I don't know. I saw that, but I don't know how true that is because I don't know if that site is satire or
Hold
a
on.
real site.
The owner is black, right?
No.
I mean, who?
President is black.
President is black.
The president
And
is
the general
black.
manager is black.
Okay. And
No. The president ain't black.
yes,
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
The
He
president is
used to-
black. The general manager is black, and the assistant general manager
Yeah.
is black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the quarterback is black,
Yeah.
But we got the McCaskies,
who are white.
who are white. The top, the people with the
Most of the
people who-
owners are white. Don't do that.
The people with the money.
But Jeff,
Why you get soft voice when you said that? You say it like the people with the money.
Man, come on. son.
but Jeff, the
He ain't saying that shit in spin class though.
Cut it out.
the trick is people think you win Super Bowls with great defenses. Not anymore.
No.
You win Super Bowls because you have an offense and a quarterback who can score. Yeah. You can win a Super Bowl with a middle of the pack defense.
Right.
You don't have to be You don't have to be the 85 Bears.
Right.
You don't have to be the 2000 Ravens. You can have a middle of the pack defense like the Kansas City Chiefs and win the Super Bowl. Why? Because what do they have? Patrick fucking Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they have.
A
Let's just be honest. The Cowboys, I don't fuck with them.
Man.
They got a great defense, but what's their Achilles heel that everybody's saying might keep them from winning the Super Bowl?
Dak.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is
Not after Sunday.
you have to have a competent
Right.
offense in this league.
Yes, sir.
You have to have that. You got to have a coordinator who can. The best play caller in the NFL resides in San Francisco because he got fucking Brock Purdy looking like the second coming of Joe Montana.
Who's on a 4-year deal for $900,000.
So guess what that means for them? What? We don't have to pay him shit right now. We can use him up because that's what they're going to do, Maul. Yep. They're going to use him up, draft another 5th rounder, and put him right in.
How much this man? Rewind.
How much this man get?
Say it again.
4 years, 900 bands.
And he a QB quarterback?
But guess what?
He beat out Garoppolo. Go ahead.
Go even further.
He beat out Trey Lance.
But guess why he makes that much money?
Why?
He was the last pick in the draft, Jeff. The entire draft.
How you took? Wait a minute.
I mean, Brady won the 7th round, so
Kyle Shanahan said, "This is my quarterback." You're gonna wind up seeing the same shit happen again. If they get success and get Super Bowl, they're gonna have a couple of teams. They're gonna do the same situation.
Wait a minute.
Copycat.
Wait a minute.
You gotta have a coach, though.
Hold on.
Gotta have a coach.
Hold on.
Gotta have that coach.
900,000. He a white boy, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta have that coach.
No, no. You don't dismiss it. He was the last pick in the draft. What's going on over there is a flash in the pan. This ain't no regular shit that just always happen.
Right.
So, no. But what San Francisco is doing, they're sticking tried and true to what they do. They always got a dog-ass defense. They always can run the fucking ball, and they so happen to always have good receivers, and they got a game manager who can get them the ball. And those receivers and those players in those positions make that quarterback look that great.
And that coach gets his guys open.
The Bears can never hold on to a good coach.
That coach doesn't go out there and ask Brock Purdy, all right, go out here and win the game. No. You go out here, if somebody's open, you throw them the ball. If not, throw the motherfucker away. They're going to run the ball 25 times between 2 running backs. They got an all-pro tight end. And then when he punt, he don't give a fuck. Because guess what? His defense is going to get them the ball back.
Got Nick Bosa over there. What are you talking about?
You got Fred Warner over there.
What are you talking about?
So they go, I mean, that again, if you're looking at the blueprint of maybe how to build a team, they doing it right. Yeah, they fucked up on Trey. They fucked up. They probably they did because what's the name wanted Justin Fields.
Lynch.
Yeah, so they fucked up. But Kyle wanted Trey. They fucked up. I mean, it happens.
And can you imagine Justin Fields on that team?
Yeah, I can.
Because
we want to
he
be talking
fits.
about this.
Because he fits on that team, right?
And guess who his head coach is?
Kyle Shanahan.
And guess what Shanahan will probably tell him?
What?
Hey, son, take your shot.
Do your thing.
If Debo is open, throw it to him. If Brandon IQ is open, throw it to him.
Listen, keep going.
If Kittles is in the seam and he got the linebacker beat, throw it to him.
If you got CMC in the flat,
throw it to him.
So is Claypool up? Is Claypool wrong for not blocking?
Yes, because if you look at the videos of him, it's his lack of effort. Now, if he was mad because he wasn't getting the ball,
does he want to be here?
But Ryan Poles deserves a lot of blame for that because he gave up a what? But what pick though?
Number 1.
A second
pick.
Bears are poop.
Claypool. Stop making the brothers look bad, man.
Shit, he might be in plain clothes on Sunday.
Let me rewind. Rewind again.
Got a bad situation.
Fuck this shit.
Rewind one more time.
I just want Carolina to lose.
Here we go. Hey, sound guy. Hand me them. I keep it on.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is that? Africa, man.
You thought I was just saying Africa.
What is called Africa?
What is higher?
Learning.
What is high?
We should be able. Latin soul.
Boy,
Hold on. Bleacher Report is saying Justin Jefferson has more receiving yards than any Bears wide receiving team history.
Hit it, man.
God damn.
he got more yards than what?
Than any Bears receiver in teen history.
I can believe it.
God damn.
Wu-Tang?
No, I was talking about
That
Yeah, Nas and Puff?
yeah.
Yeah, Puffy just dropped.
Ride Wave dropped too.
Fuck. Huh?
Damn.
Faktar and Farouk.
We got a Super Friday.
Vic Mensa dropped.
Whoa.
Keep that shit.
Vic Mensa?
No, we can keep.
I only like
You don't
him
even
on
fuck
Shy.
with no. You playing Vic Mensa at the spin class?
No, sir.
Like, all right.
At the spin
But he
class.
nice though. I fuck.
Yeah,
with him.
get the.
He can rap, man. He can rap.
What other sound we got outside of that? Those the Farouk.
He killing it.
Faktar.
He doing this thing in the shot, man.
Yeah.
We need that. Oh, my God.
Hit it.
My God.
Man.
Brothers, my brothers
Of the light.
about to get into. We got to get into it now.
What's the issue?
Last couple of days, Jeff the Illis, Hoodie Nick,
Hoodie Nick.
Coach
Nick.
Mo,
Hoodie Nick.
Sound Guy, Be Able,
I'm gonna take care of you on the hoodie, Nick.
pause.
Pause.
Pause. Hey,
He's setting this up.
man,
Come on, man.
ain't no motherfucking way I'm going to jag $90 million over a white bitch and a phone. Bombs!
Boy, you literally jagged it.
Bombs!
And hung up and said, thank you.
Bombs! Mel Tucker, head coach of Michigan State, who's now suspended,
Not for long.
pending firing. Jeff the Illis got caught had a 10-year deal.
Y'all do realize he was fired, right?
10-year deal as Michigan State head coach. Mel Tucker looks just like me and you.
Yes, sir.
He a nigger.
Looks just like Nick.
He a nigger.
Yes. The blackest of black niggers. He lets. Let me say this correctly. He
Come on now, it's reasonable ignorance. Come on.
Speak.
fuck it.
There you go.
He let a rape survivor from the Oregon situation.
She got gang raped by 3 players and a recruit.
Back in Oregon, who's now an activist.
She has a whole foundation.
Activist.
Yeah.
Another word for feminist. Anyway, activists, come on, talk to the kids, let them know about trials, tribulations, what to do, blah, 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 blah. He develops a relationship with the person.
Her name is Tracy.
What's her name? Brenda Tracy, right?
Yeah.
Brenda Tracy. White woman, rape survivor. Sorry. He befriends her. They have phone conversations, supposedly.
He gave her $200 pair of Jordans.
Which color you think it was?
White and green.
Which Jordan you think it was?
The 3.
It was in a report.
I don't know.
No, it was. It was in a report.
I'm saying I don't know which Jordans it was.
I just can't remember. But it was in a report. The
But they
actual
was- but they
brand,
was
the
white and
style.
green.
Gave her all that shit. Now, Brother Mel is supposed to be married.
He's married. Yeah, he married.
Yeah, not single. Married.
Is he married to a?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Bunny?
Don't know.
But see,
The brothers in that sometimes, but you don't know because brothers at that times might have a white woman, might not. Okay,
Come on.
so he befriends
oh, here's his wife. So go ahead, let the audience know.
Joe Ellen Tucker.
Is what color?
Black. Damn. Light skinned black. Look like Kamala Harris black.
Shit.
She ain't our favorite anyway, so.
Oh, stop, man.
No, I won't.
No, we ain't gonna stop.
He's a Republican.
I ain't a Republican. She's trash.
I'm not you. That's another story, though. Anyway, with that being said, brother gets on these phone conversations. She tells him no. She tells him, I don't think that should be going on. $90 million. Contract.
Just off conversation?
$90 million of conversations, He wants to take it a step further. She's over here, he's over there. Some shit gets filed.
They flirted. That's how it started.
And brother took it too far. Brother was was doing this.
Pause, man. Come on, man. I'm sitting next to you, man. Don't do that. Come on, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you?
And says goodbye.
Say it again.
Goodbye. I does this podcast shit, man. We do this podcast shit for
man,
real.
this is funny.
Stupid ass nigga.
He jacked off $90 million, bro. Bombs!
Listen.
I mean, I could go to the whole USA Today. I gave it to you in a nutshell. 140 motherfucking characters. What you got? You heard about it. You read about it. The fuck? Let's talk about it, niggas.
Listen.
Shit.
Niggas.
Our brothers.
Brothers.
But see, I know why he jumped out the window, though.
Hit the African.
Listen. Hit that African.
I know why he jumped out the window.
Listen, I'm going to call you Dr. Jamal Shabazz, bro.
Peace.
Listen to me.
You a cute
We are living in a time where Me Too is on the move.
Hit it! Hey, get ready. Get your motherfucking people ready, niggas. We finna get that shit going.
Listen to me.
Get on your soapbox and preach, nigga. Salt and pepper. Preach.
They are on the move. And brothers, what? This lets you know we are deaf, dumb, and blind in this millennium, man.
Sure,
because
right?
if we are, we're not paying attention. The fuck is you doing? You in the college scene. That's the thing, too. You in the college scene, you can't be fucking around. Not at all. And, man, you should know better. Just off conversation and jagging off. To a rape survivor?
Wait. Let that mother... Say it again, sir.
To a rape survivor.
That's what I said, Joe.
What are we talking? What are we doing?
That's a red flag.
He's a dummy.
I want to talk about something.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Like a nigga,
Coach!
Like a nigga on the west side.
Right.
On Monroe.
Coach!
On Monroe. Going up to the phone.
Coach!
For saying,
Coach!
nigga, you said you was talking all that
Coach!
shit on
ain't
the
gang.
Facebook.
Coach!
Yeah.
We talk about this. We are not, we don't think ahead. We don't pay attention to the signs. We're not seeing the big picture. We think you're like us, not us. We think the money's gonna cover our bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The money cover our he getting paid $90 million. I'm untouchable. The fuck out of here. When you a black man in America.
He just signed a contract 2 years ago.
You are touchable. Pause.
Record title number 2.
You.
Say it again, sir.
When you a black man in America, you are touchable.
Pause.
You
touching black guys.
No, man, I mean, the most smallest fraction can get you gone in this millennia.
Yeah, I agree, nigga. You's on your sermon right there, man.
I don't, man. In this millennia,
Nick.
Hoodie
Nick.
If you
Ready to
come
hate.
out and you be black and you be black power with it in white movements, you're gone.
You about to piss me off. You know that, man.
These are facts. And we got to get, man, you knew better. That's the thing. He knew better. A rape survivor. You knew better.
Hey, man.
I don't give a fuck how thick that bitch is. When you should have known.
Say it again, nigga.
I don't give a fuck how thick that bitch is.
Hit it.
When you have a
Ball loves
woman
this.
that's been gang raped. Gang bang. Pause. Let me take clear.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
And she's raped. Me Too should have. You should have learned from the Me Too movement
Years ago.
years ago.
He
It's-
thought shit was sweet, nigga.
no, like
Thought
I
that white woman
guarantee-
was good.
I
that,
guarantee.
that white snow bunny.
No, that's nobody. I keep
That
telling
brunette
you.
with the
Man.
with the brunette hair.
Listen,
he thought that shit was sweet.
Jamal,
Nice
Jamal,
body.
Nectar.
A nice body.
Jamal, listen, Dr. Umar, we may not agree on everything, but one thing about Dr. Umar, when it comes to that relationship talking, these snow bunnies, stay away from them.
Hit it.
They got OJ, even though he murdered her. They got OJ. You hear me? They got OJ. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Oh shit.
That old man. Not every white woman, but that old white woman.
That old Faye.
My God.
Snow bunny mafia.
The snow bunnies will
Come
get
on,
you.
Nick. What you got, Paul?
Watch it.
I'm upset with my brother, man. This nigga said I was gonna shoulder shrug the black man beating his dick to the white bitch over the phone. You know, and I'm just like, what do you think of me, right?
What are you really saying?
Jesus Christ. How do I feel about this?
Yes.
Yo, Michigan State has rape culture. Michigan State is rape culture. Period. Izzo had some problems up there. Draymond had got into some shit up there, right? You had Larry Nasser up there, right?
Oh, he a piece of shit.
Like now you
He's
got.
not dead by now. Them motherfuckers ain't on their business.
You know
up
what
in
I'm
that fucking jail. That motherfucker would have been dead by now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Michigan State, what y'all doing? Everybody up there rapey as fuck up there in Lansing. What's going on up there? The white and green, man.
No,
Pause.
wait. Preface this now because you are a what?
Michigan fan. Go blue.
Bobs.
You heard him? He gonna laugh it off. Go blue.
Gotta give him context here.
Go
I
blue.
mean, no, I just keep seeing rape stories out of Michigan State. You know, it's just suspect.
Man.
That's all.
We in college, Nick. That whole rape culture is heavy in the college scene.
Yeah, but they keep getting put on front page about it. That's my point I'm trying to make.
Rape cultures / sexual harassment. Yeah.
I'm talking about Izzo players, the football teams, the goddamn nigga that dealt with the Olympic gymnastic team.
Yep.
How many women did he sexually assault? Like,
That's their
200.
coach. Over 200 girls.
Man,
they
let
wildin' up
me
there.
give a. Can I give a PSA?
I gotta get it to him. I gotta get his thoughts too. Can you hold it? Just hold.
I'm
your
gonna
PSA.
try to.
On Mel?
Yeah. As a coach, as a black man,
Oh, it's easy.
cool.
It's easy.
As a person who's in leadership, we need your expertise. Because it's one thing for us to sit up and say some shit. You are in that same ilk and dynamic. You're a leader of men.
When you get to that level, Maul, it's a lot of shit you just supposed to just walk away from. No matter how easy it is, no matter how much, no matter how much is thrown in your face, because you gotta remember, you gotta always remember, you got more to lose than anybody else. And Mel Tucker, first of all, like I said, the red flag was a rape survivor. So any little thoughts he had in his mind, he should have stopped. But I know what happened. The text messages went from, oh, how you doing? How's the team? To, as the report said, she sent the text saying, you know what? I wonder how my body would look naked if I just started working out. And being a nigga,
Oh, my dick's in my head.
being a nigga, he probably said, "Oh well, you're probably gonna look good." Then after those messages went by, then the next message came up from her. I got a lot going on. This is from the report. Everybody, you can see this in USA Today. I need a sugar daddy.
Whoa.
I like mayonnaise, baby.
The Santa.
So you can see what was happening. But Mel Tucker, again, he said, I'm married, so I don't want you to go through all that. And then she said, I agree. I don't want to go through all that public scrutiny. So then he comes back and says, but if I wasn't a football coach, if I wasn't who I was, would you date a guy like me? Now Pandora's box has been opened.
Okay, hit the Fakhtar and Farouk for me.
What? You just wanted to hear it.
You want to hear it.
Go ahead.
So once that Pandora's box was open, that's when Mel Tucker, according to her, started sending text messages a lot. Over.
Just pop it.
And over.
One shot.
And over.
Hi, my name's Mel.
Then that leads to the alleged. Well, he didn't. He actually, Mel Tucker has actually admitted that he did do that, but he said it was consensual. He said that she wanted it too.
Right.
She wanted what?
Phone sex.
Hit it, man.
He admitted to that. He actually said, "Well, I didn't think nothing was wrong with that."
Show freak body ass the fuck on, nigga.
But see, here's the thing: he married.
Hit it.
You deserve whatever happened to you.
Honestly, if he was single, yeah, it'd be a little scandal, or it'd be a little because he's a head coach of a major Power 5 football team. He's been accused of sexual harassment.
And he a nigga.
But not only is he black, he married, and now he doing this on his cell phone on road trips that's paid for by the school. So it's all that scrutiny parts, the optics part.
You know who did this to him?
Who?
Jamal. The white man did this to him. Michigan State sat up there. They say, hey, this nigga ain't winning no football games. We gave this nigga too much money. How can we get this nigga the fuck up out of here? Hey, that rape victim, that white bitch, she got a fat ass, don't she? You know Mel like fat asses with his dumb ass. Go ahead, send that bitch
his country
over
ass.
his way. Oh, goof ass.
Goof
nigga.
ass.
You know, we rape you, so, he gonna fall in line.
Jeff, he got a clause in his contract that says if he gets fired for job performance, say Michigan State sucks, he gets fired, he'll get all his money. However, there's a clause in his contract that says if he gets fired due to conduct detrimental to the university and that they deem is wrong, he forfeits all his money.
Them crackers set him up.
Your barbecue.
Listen to me.
You supposed to hit the bombs on that one. You supposed to, I don't even got to take it.
Listen.
Let's try that again. Hold on a second. Say that again. We're going to redo this.
We'll redo it again.
Redo the whole scene over again. Rewind.
So he has a clause in his contract that stipulates if he gets fired for job performance, he'll get all his money. He walks away with all his money. But also, if he gets fired for conduct detrimental to the university that they deem fit, he gets zero.
Them crackers set him up.
Zero.
Them crackers.
Just like they did James Evan, killed him off the fucking good times.
So right now, when the report came out he was fired, yeah, I believe they did tell him he's been dismissed. But then the lawyers for the university probably said, whoa, Nick. You can't.
Hit the Nick.
Whoa.
They came back to him and said, you can't do that.
That was the baby version.
You can't fire him without an investigation. Because then what could he do?
Sue!
Which is what my man doing at Northwestern.
Sue!
Oh, by the way, he about to get his money back, but that's a whole nother story.
Ski!
Put the bob on it.
You got to think ahead,
You
baby.
had it, my dude.
You got to think ahead.
You
Come on,
had
come on.
Can I do a PSA?
Come on. No, let him finish. Let him finish off. Then you got.
But that's why the report, they had to retract that and just say he's been suspended pending investigation. Because like you said, I think they want him out. I do. Because they realize, this football team, the glory days probably passed. That 2-year shit that he had, that was just luck. They knew it, and I think now they probably realized, wait a minute, we paying him $80 million?
When was this nigga even sniffing the goddamn playoffs?
So that's why I think they trying to figure out a way. But like my man who wrote for The Athletic, he said they may have fucked themselves.
Absolutely.
Oh, hit the drama.
Absolutely.
He said they might not be able to fire him.
Might have to just let the man keep his motherfucking job.
Why not?
Because of, one, the contract. Two, Mel is pushing back hard, saying, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. He's got receipts.
Morally, looks bad.
Yeah.
Pop it.
Contract-wise, like business-wise, nigga, business is business. This bitch is lying.
Pop it.
I'm y'all employee.
Pop
you
it.
paying me $90 million. Y'all should be better off trying to prove this bitch wrong than me.
Hit it.
Simple as that. Because you invested in me, not the rape bitch, right? Y'all is the university.
Not the Ravens, right?
So that's how Mel standing.
Not the Ravens, right?
He stand on business. You know what I'm saying?
No, Mel is really holding fort. Like
I want to say working title number 3 off that statement, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I just feel Mel. Mel like, hey, nah. White bitch was on the phone talking about, hey, I got my pecker in my hand. You got your hand in between your legs? Oh, yeah. I like mayonnaise on my white bread.
Pop it.
You got the crust off?
But I got to tell, all this started just because of one thing.
What?
She got upset because he stopped answering her calls, and he never scheduled her to come back and, do her seminar with the team. So she felt like ever since the whole phone sex thing or whatever, and that apparently Mel found out from somebody close to her that she was telling people that he don't want to be with his wife anymore. Like, it's
dirty mackin' bitch.
So that's why she filed a sexual harassment claim.
Technology
on him.
No, you know why this happened?
Oldest
Because
thing in the game.
MSU has a rape culture, and if they didn't have a rape culture, white bitch would have never been up there in the first place.
And then the bitch,
well, again,
the bitch didn't get booked for no motherfucking speaking engagement
by him, and she was pissed.
And she blew through that whatever engagement fee that the motherfucker was paying her, right? Because bitches is gonna do that shit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Mel said he was bringing me back next
And
season.
the bitch probably went to Von Mar.
Nice store.
Rodeo, probably went to, got some Louis, blew through that shit, saw that bill for that motherfucking mortgage coming in.
Yeah.
I need another speaking engagement.
Mel.
And ain't nobody booking me.
Mel.
Yeah, and she got hot and she filed a sexual harassment claim.
Ain't that a bitch?
Mel.
So that's why Mel was saying this is some bullshit.
Mel, you said you were going to have me on the recruiting trail this year.
My brothers.
Keep the bitch. Hey, keep that bitch away from you.
Say that again for my
Keep
people
that
in the
bitch
front and the
away
back.
from you.
If MSU didn't have rape culture, this wouldn't have happened to Mel Tucker.
Keep the bitch. Yeah, it would have. Keep the bitch away, man.
Listen.
Hey.
That's your PSA right there.
Keep the bitch away.
Listen to me. Hit that controversy, because somebody going to be mad at the motherfucker. Listen to me, my black brothers. I'm going to say my black brothers and my sisters.
Talk to us.
That white devil don't play.
Hit the African.
Man,
Higher learning.
What is?
Higher learning.
Man.
Zulu coming.
Man, if we haven't learned anything about that white devil,
yes,
that white devil comes to steal,
kill and destroy.
Bombs.
And this woman, and the way that sounds, Mel, my brother, stop eating too many of them neck bones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your ass got flooded by that old white woman. The white woman set you up for failure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I wish these dudes would just buy that shit. Like
My
if
God.
you want privacy, if you want secrecy, if you want Buy that shit.
I've always said this, and I know I'm right. What is the difference between a black man cheating and a white man cheating?
What's the difference?
White man gonna pay for the pussy. He gonna clean up. He gonna go home.
Man,
Black man is gonna take the bitch to Jamaica. He's gonna pay the bitch's light bill. He's gonna pick the bitch's son up from football practice. He gonna do everything but just directly get a bitch $100 for the snatch on a Saturday evening at 7:30 and meet me over there off Stony.
Hit that switch.
You're right. That's what I said.
Nick.
Pay for it.
My
Go
God.
Pay for it.
Drop your ego and your pride, black man. Let's
Hey,
get a bitch to fucking
You
see
make
no
$10 million
nigga.
a year. What's $500 gonna do to you?
Nothing. I get it, bitch. It's 500. Here go a stack. Let's make this
What is
quick.
gonna do to you?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Segway. Kevin Porter Jr.
Fuck him.
Dumbass nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
Dumbass
Now, I
nigga.
said
Talk
it.
to me.
Fuck
Dumbass
him.
nigga.
Give me.
Put your hands on
stupid.
the wrong motherfucking
He's
woman.
stupid.
Because you did the same thing Miles Bridges did,
Stupid
and they
ass.
let him ride.
Stupid
you put
ass.
your hands on the wrong one. And you a goofy ass nigga. That's why the Cavs gave you up for fucking nothing. You're a dumbass nigga.
You blew your
should
whole
have been out
bag.
the league. You should have been out the league when the Cavs got you up out of there. They tried to give you a chance, and then they sent you to Houston of all fucking places. You end up with the WNBA star, and you put your hands on her. Who the fuck you
Stupid
think you
ass.
are, nigga?
You stupid.
Goofy ass nigga.
Man.
And before all y'all comments to this podcast talk about mistakes, blah blah blah.
No.
Nah, fuck that.
That
he
ain't
got
mistakes.
a problem.
Nah, that
This
nigga got
ain't-
a string of this shit.
This
he been
ain't
doing
just
this
no
since
one
college.
mistake with this dude.
Nah, goof ass
I
nigga.
better not say what I'm gonna say. Fuck it then.
Dumbass nigga.
I'm in the minority here. So
But
I
yo,
you
that
know,
white.
you know about what's going on with Kevin Porter?
Yeah, I
Jr.?
saw it.
Nah, then what
No
you
good.
got to say?
What you
that-
gotta say?
What you
'cause
gotta say?
Did you do your homework? Oh,
Y'all nigga ain't finna beat me up, man. Fuck that.
oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
No, but I'm gonna fuck this. I'm gonna say this though.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
I heard everything you were saying about it. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that white woman's your motherfucking downfall. Same white woman got them Ohio State niggas jammed up. They missed out on how many? They missed them two niggas that was supposed to get in the draft from Ohio State.
Yeah.
They supposed to be in the draft. They supposed to be in the league now. They got fucked up because of that shit. Because the bitch said rape, and it wasn't true.
She deserved to go to hell.
You gotta stay
But
away
not
from
this though.
Man, hold on. Wait.
Not this.
Before you drop
Not
your
this Kevin Porter
signs,
shit.
listen to me. And I taught this before I left the CPS. My like for black kids, period. Learn from Emmett Till.
Learn from Malcolm X. Mel Tucker should have watched Malcolm X. When you gonna holler rape?
Man,
That's just out of everything in that movie.
Yeah.
That shit still resounds more so than anything.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
why I never talked to him.
listen to me. Our children, and I did this with kids, but our grown niggas need to understand this shit. Learn from Emmett Till. Emmett Till didn't even do shit. And that white woman just said, he whistled at me.
Dead.
Dead as a motherfucker.
Carved up face. His face.
Our black brothers, that white devil, that old, I don't give a fuck, white devil, man or woman. If you let them, that money ain't gonna save you, brothers and sisters.
Side note, did you read the guy that was in the house with Emmett Till still living?
Yeah, I saw his story.
You saw the story. Go ahead.
He was in tears talking about what happened. He remembered them coming in the house to get him.
Yeah. Listen to
He
me.
heard him.
And the father didn't do
nothing.
Didn't do a motherfucking thing.
Couldn't. At that time, they couldn't. My rest in
Just
power.
came in there.
Right.
And just snatched that kid up. and-
Listen. Rest in power to my dad. My dad lived in Grenada, Mississippi. My sister, my auntie got fucked with. My dad didn't take no shit off nobody. He didn't give a fuck if it was white or black. He beat that white man's ass.
He had to move up here, didn't he, after that? didn't he?
Quickly.
That's what happened to my old man's uncle.
Quickly.
Same thing. He shot a motherfucker.
Yeah,
He had to
quickly.
move up here.
Quickly. You know what I'm saying? Them white folks back in that day,
Got a Peckerwood?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had to move up here.
man, Jamal, back then, Nick,
Real get back.
right? Back then, you couldn't like You walked in and let it you couldn't do nothing. Because at that time, you got to think about Mississippi. And the crazy is, as it sounds, Mississippi is still that same way.
Goddamn right it is. Them niggas
They ain't gonna never change.
Right. In 23, people, hear me, in 23, Mississippi, certain places, Mississippi, downstate Alabama, them backwoods, they still the same way.
Sundown towns.
Yeah, them sundown. It's still going on. Stop playing. Don't sit here and act like it's not happening. It's happening. Our black brothers, I don't give a fuck how much money you're making. Our sisters too. I'm gonna throw the sisters in there. I've been watching the other black woman. That shit fucking me up. You can't play with that white man. You know what I'm saying? And that white woman set that man up, set male up.
Yo, all that's cool and all. Let's stay on topic. We talking about Kevin Porter. Kevin Porter, 2019, suspended by USC for personal conduct issues. 2020, accused of punching a woman in the face. No charges. 2020, arrested for handling firearms in a vehicle, marijuana possession, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to throw that out of there. I get arrested for the same shit. Verbal altercation. Cavs owner get him the fuck for moving his locker. He got into it with the Cavs owner. He got into it with Dan Gilbert. You know he getting you the fuck up out of there. 2021, you sustained minor injuries in a strip club altercation. 2022, you got into it with John Lucas halftime and left during the game. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. 2023, you beat up a WNBA superstar. Dumbass nigga.
Not only did he beat her up, let's talk about
what
he did to
he
her.
fractured her arm.
He fractured a vertebrae in her neck.
Oh, right.
He repeatedly punching her in the face. He cut her like right under her eye.
And you did all this
while
she was sleeping.
He took his car and rammed his car into hers.
That was before.
And
you did it while and you woke up out of sleep with this shit. Which means you was going through a phone.
Exactly.
This is whole nigga shit. All of this is unexcusable. And the chick that he beat up is not a white woman. It's a black woman. So now we got to get on your ass because now we got to protect black women. Yeah. Dumbass nigga. And that's been a crash out.
And that on the flip side of that, my man, something ain't right when you're beating on a black woman. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you doing that to your mama? Doing that to your mom, something ain't right with you.
So what was you gonna say?
Yeah, what was you gonna say?
Come on, man.
Stand on business. Or you just finna overwhoop?
You gonna say she deserved it?
Don't overwhoop.
Don't do that.
Don't overwhoop. If you was finna overwhoop,
she denies the narrative.
Which is what?
She said some of the shit that go that she's not cooperating.
What you mean by not cooperating?
She's not through her lawyer. She's not cooperating. She's not filing charges.
The charges.
I understand. Let me finish. Go
ahead.
She's not filing any charges. She's not being cooperative about anything that's going on or what happens. Her sister.
Oh, we know about her.
Her sister cracked
Gilbert.
Dwayne Haskins
in the nose.
They were married. Broke his fucking tooth right before practice.
Yep. And she won't get back too. You saw an Instagram post.
She won't get back, but then see where I'm going here. It's a pattern here. Okay? Mm-hmm. So we don't know what that woman did. I'm not belittling his reaction and behavior, but you don't know what that woman said to him to set him off, especially if you've been with this guy for some years. You've been with this guy for some years. You know what kind of behavior this guy has. You know all of that track record of everything. What did she say or do to provoke him to go get the person to open up this door that was locked and for all that shit to happen?
Are you saying we know that something was said or done?
I don't know, but the thing about it is for her to not cooperate, especially in the Me Too era, especially in the feminist. Listen, especially in the feminist era. Just go with me on this one for a second. Just for a second.
You podding or you speaking for real?
I'm podding and speaking I'm speaking for real pot. This ain't the situation with Miles Bridges.
I'm a rebuttal to this.
Okay,
Go
cool.
ahead.
This ain't the situation with Miles Bridges and his old lady. Miles Bridges' old lady did that shit on purpose because she helped jagged off $131 million of contract, posting those pictures and everything that went on. Miles Bridges was wrong. But at the same time, if she wouldn't have did what she did, things would have been okay. Let him get the bag. You fuck up your bag. I've said that before. Then you worry about getting your money afterwards, whether it be on the low or whether it be in the high profile. In this situation here, I don't know what that woman said to him because you already know this guy already has issues as it is already. I'm not excusing what he did physically, and he has a past of what he's done. But sometimes women do go there. They do provoke. They don't deserve it. I'm going to stand on that. They don't deserve no reaction, but you do have women out here that beat on men.
That's right.
You do have women that smack the shit out of men, castrate men verbally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We don't know. I'm not excusing anything Kevin Porter Jr., and the thing about it is he does have some kind of psychotic problem. There's a history with that. But we don't know what she said to him to make him go off like that. Your rebuttal.
Let's go, Nick.
My rebuttal to that is this, right? You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. We don't know. And what we do know for a fact is you said she might not be cooperating. So there might be some validity to that, right? I've seen plenty of niggas get arrested for domestic and the next morning shorty there to get them out. Right? Even in the Meg and Tory situation at first, she didn't want to cooperate. And we see what that turned into, right?
He should have took the plea deal. Go.
So regardless of whoever incited or might have started the fire, guess what, my nigga? When the people pulled up, you had gasoline on your hands. Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is this young man clearly has issues. Shorty and them might have issues too. So what we have is we have two crash outs who crashed into each other.
And this nigga's about to do some jail time. He might be doing jail time.
Come to the mic.
Or he might be doing jail time for this.
Yeah.
And maybe this is sometimes the jail time is this might be jail time that he needs, but
look what's lost at that, right? And so to speak to what you're saying, yeah, sometimes women do it, and sometimes shit happens behind closed doors, right? But here goes the thing. It's like
that last word shit, man, I tell you.
Here goes the thing. Even when you get your ass beat, regardless of who gets their ass beat on whatever side, right? As long as this shit happens behind closed doors, and as long as you don't walk up out of here looking crazy, this might potentially be something that could stay between us, correct? The nigga did what to her vertebrae?
Broke it.
She's a WNBA what?
Player.
Enough said.
Boom.
No matter whether that one black, white, or
man,
alien.
we ain't got nothing to talk about. I got a daughter.
Yeah.
I got a daughter too.
I don't give a
daughters
fuck.
too.
I don't give a fuck what she said to you or whatever. I see my daughter with her neck fucking broke, her eyes black and blue, she cut up. I don't give a fuck what she said to you. Nigga, you got to go. I'm not shooting them no bail. I don't want to hear none of that. We don't know shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. What we know is what her face look like.
Yeah.
She's not cooperating now.
I don't give a
That
fuck.
shit don't matter.
It don't matter to me.
But you know what, Jamal?
Don't matter to me.
Hey, that mind. A lot of them women go through domestic abuse.
Now
They mind fucked up.
Stockholm syndrome after this shit.
That syndrome is there.
Yeah.
So I don't
That nigga blew his bag.
Man.
Talk
Hit
about
it.
that.
Yeah, he did. He was already on the contract. He was on an $82 million contract.
Not
Blew his
guaranteed.
bag.
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers right now in the G League is working out 3 times a day to get what Kevin Porter at. Fuck him.
Hit it.
Why he not guaranteed? Because you was in Dan Gilbert face talking crazy about your locker being moved, nigga. Who the fuck are you?
Pop it.
Man, out of control. That what you call that?
OC.
Man.
Goof ass.
That
Give me a rewind.
He think he's entitled.
No, he might just be a crash out. Sometimes
Yeah,
niggas just crash
he's
out.
nuts. There's some issues, but he can play ball. He puts up stats, some empty stats, but he plays ball. But the thing about it is, it's all come to a head now. I mean, I get everybody's. Hopefully, you all understand where I'm coming from.
I get.
I might not agree.
Jamal.
Huh?
Jamal.
A little bit?
No.
No.
Jamal.
Coach not fucking with
Jamal. I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
But the other thing is,
you're not fucking with it.
But you
Nah,
got
because if we was in that situation, nigga, you be calling me. It'd be a totally different situation.
Right.
It'd be totally different.
But
Gotcha,
Jamal,
I understand.
Jamal,
I won't get back.
And Jamal, you got to understand, when a woman acts a fool, move, walk, get up, move, step.
I know everybody can't live by that, but I
Man,
know I've lived by that.
I'm
all my
living.
life.
Hey, living proof. You gotta walk.
Because like Nick just said, because when the police show up,
Man.
they gonna look at my face.
Yes, sir.
And they gonna look at her face.
Come on.
What you think finna happen?
Nigga, you gonna have to be on the ground bleeding out.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Straight
Stabbed,
Listen to me.
shot,
Straight up.
raped,
Listen.
set on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And they gonna look at her, she gonna have a scratch on the arm. They
Listen
gonna be
to
like,
me.
cuff that nigga.
Exactly.
Man,
You feel
quickly.
So
They don't
Exactly.
give a fuck. They do not give a fuck about that black man. If that woman got a bruise, a handprint,
I'm gonna tell you
whatever.
I'm gonna tell you what they really don't care about. And it's kind of to the point he's trying to push. They don't care about morally who started what.
Man.
It's
Of
like
course
it's like when you in school. Who always get in trouble when the fight gets started? The person who swung first or the person who swung
The
second?
person who swung last.
It's always the motherfucker
Always.
defending themselves
Always.
who didn't want the smoke in the first place, right?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
man.
And I'm serious. I'm serious. When it comes to that, the fighting on a woman, no sir, no swinging.
You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose regardless.
You're gonna lose.
Walk out that door, get in that car, move. Don't come back. Man, I'll tell a woman in a minute. You hit me, I'm out. You even call me out my name, and I feel that shit.
That's your best bet.
I am out of here because it's gonna be a
Now,
problem.
I'm all right. Some of them do say, you bitch ass nigga. They do get, that's that last
Man,
word. They do say that.
When you
If
say
Shorty
that,
I'm all right about that.
hold on.
If Shorty up a pistol on you, I get it. If Shorty pull a knife on you, I get it.
Yeah.
Other than that, my nigga, and I'm a short nigga, so I done dealt with a bitch that's 6 foot. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
I might get roughed house out in this little room. I might get fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
I might just have to take that ass whooping. Or me and my pride and my ego gonna be sitting up there in Markham. Or we gonna be sitting up over there in 26.
Together.
I'm gonna be sitting over there in Will County. All because I had to stand on business because, bitch, you ain't go.
No.
Bitch, go ahead and get your lick in,
Listen
bitch.
to me.
Go ahead.
Man, listen to me.
I'm gonna give me some
It's
Harold's
not
after this.
worth
Bitch
the,
hurt my feelings.
It's not worth the physicality. Move. Walk away. Let that woman cuss you out. That don't make you
I'm
a
not
soft
going
dude.
to jail, man.
It don't make you a soft
sorry.
dude. What
I
makes
can't go
you
to
what
jail.
makes you it makes you a real dude because you don't have to put up with it. That's some other
Bro,
woman
niggas
that
ain't never
wanna-
bailed out of jail before. Niggas ain't never really bailed out of jail, and niggas ain't never paid a lawyer before.
Man,
and it shows.
listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Niggas
It
be like,
doesn't
"Oh,
make
man,
you.
get-
It don't make
What your
you.
old man say?
What?
You say what your old man.
Nah, my old man just tell me, he just be like, look, man, don't put yourself in a situation
Man.
that you know you could have got out of. So
Bitch,
I'm
black
not
my
going
eye,
to
bro.
jail.
I couldn't let that slide, bro. I'm letting it slide. Bitch got a good shot in.
Oh God.
Guess what I just did? I just woke up at home.
Chick ever swung on you before?
Yeah.
What'd you do? You walked away? Or did you body slam her?
He sat on her.
Damn.
Bombs.
How was the taste of Chicago?
Oh
He would say some food shit after that, wouldn't he?
man.
Mark,
I'm not finna put myself on.
good
I mean,
job.
I
Good
didn't-
job.
good
Good
shit.
job.
Good
Good
Shut
job.
up.
Good
Stay
job.
away.
Good shit.
That's
Good
it.
shit. Good
That's
job.
it.
Good
That's
job.
it.
No
I'm gonna try to
incrimination.
put you on blast. though.
No,
that's cool.
you gotta like at this segment walk away. It's the best move.
Walk on by.
No. Listen, Jamal. That-
28.
Listen,
No.
listen.
The
Jamal.
God body back in the 20s, boy.
Jamal.
No.
Jamal.
Don't say
Jamal.
The BD Jamal.
No. The Black Stone Jamal.
Jamal.
And the sequel Jamal, too.
Jamal is
That's the
not
nigga that
worth
really
it.
sit on you.
Worth it.
Trust me. Listen.
Woo.
It's not worth it.
He's a sitter.
If you, man,
Black Stone Jamal.
let her, hey, man, listen. I'm finna go after hours.
Solid as a rock.
Listen to me. It's not worth it. There's some other woman that wants you that's going to love you the way
Yeah,
you're
for you to beat the
supposed
bitch
to.
down, get the fuck out of here.
No, Bobs!
No, sir.
You beat the bitch down, bitch.
No, sir. No,
You from the west side.
No,
All
listen.
niggas from the west
Jamal.
side done whooped the
Jamal,
bitch before.
Jamal, I had to.
All niggas from
Now
the west
listen,
side done whooped the
listen,
bitch
listen,
before.
Listen.
Like, y'all believe in whooping bitches.
Listen.
Before the south side
God's
niggas.
sake.
Listen.
All west side niggas, they
Listen.
pimps by
Can we
nature.
all?
Listen.
Can we
Whip
all?
bitches.
This is that time where the young nigga in the room go look at the old niggas and say, "Can we just all have that silent nod and look at each other
Yeah,
and
then
just
whip
understand what's
bitches,
going
man.
on and go on to the next subject?" How was the taste of Chicago, nigga?
Yeah, whip bitches
How was the
before.
taste of Chicago? We're not gonna sit up here and have a conversation
Why?
about domestic violence.
Why?
How was the taste
You do
of
after
Chicago?
dark and white
Let's get up out of
You
here.
done whoop the bitch.
How was the taste of Chicago?
Hey!
How was the taste of Chicago? Shut the fuck up.
Wait.
No.
No.
How was the
No.
taste of Chicago?
nigga,
He got a black light on and a wife beat on. He done whooped the bitch.
How was the taste
He
of
from the
Chicago?
west side.
How was the taste of Chicago?
Bitch.
Nigga.
We had the taste. I saw it on Facebook Live,
Christ.
and it looked like they had a good time on that Friday with the 50 years of hip hop.
No, it was a great time on that day.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. But
Wait. Who performed? Who performed?
EPMD,
Ah!
KRS-One,
he sounded like he just nutted
Slick
twice.
Rick, and Dougie Fresh.
Stubbed his
I
toe.
missed EPMD
Yeah, you
for
did.
free.
Yeah.
Everything was free that weekend.
The news didn't put nothing about EPMD
Of
here.
course not.
No.
You supposed to be hip hop. You supposed to have your ear to the street.
Hey nigga, I'm so popcorned out. It's so.
Speaking of popcorn, my man said you got his bag this week.
Oh, shit.
Tell him text me what he want. I have it for him.
He want Chicago mix,
Oh, tell
nigga.
the nigga-
The
tell-
most basic flavor.
Tell a nigga to come by the store.
He gonna pull up one of these
What?
nights.
No.
Tell
he-
Shawty to put up on me, man. Paul.
Now when Shorty pull up on you,
Listen.
he
Yeah,
gonna
we
come
know
in there
we get to it.
aggressively.
Gonna be like Duda.
He can't come in there.
He
He
be like
gonna- I'ma
Duda.
tell
He
him
gonna be
come
like
in there.
Duda.
I might
Yeah,
come
okay,
bring
you
it back
do
up.
that here. You do that here. No, I don't.
Listen.
But the thing about it,
Why you ain't got no product on you?
I don't have no popcorn. The thing about it is, I didn't know. I forgot that EPMD was here.
Eric and
I saw. I
Parrish.
wanted to see Erica Parrish.
Eric and but it was kind of cool out there too. You
I
had
don't
to
give a
have your-
He
fuck.
a
you
big
had to-
nigga. He stay warm.
Hit it.
But yeah,
You was there.
nah, I had to work.
You didn't go.
I had to DJ. When I get that money, when somebody calls the DJ, I'm finna get that bag.
He like Batman with the turntable. They put
Man.
the turntables in the sky. He-
What was your you wanted to talk about this specifically? The Taste of Chicago.
I feel like
That bitch was in September. That threw me
I
off.
feel here's the thing.
Absolutely.
Here's the deal.
What's the deal, nigga?
The Taste as we knew it is no longer. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because you could feel the tension down there from people
What you mean?
on edge.
Really?
Yeah.
Speak on it.
Because again, it was free. They had little minor checkpoints where they search you and all that. But you could just tell with the shit that goes on in Chicago, the what do they call it, the mob act with the
With the kids.
yeah. You could tell it's not the same. It's not the same. People had their family down there, but it ain't the same vibe no more with the Taste.
Downtown
Did
Chicago.
you get your turkey leg?
No, I didn't get no turkey legs.
Pop it.
It
You get the tempura.
wasn't that even many that vendors down there like it used to be.
Was Harold's there?
Yeah, and there was a long ass line for Harold's, which to me I don't understand why a 2-hour line for Harold's chicken when there's 300 of them in the city of Chicago.
Because you're not a tourist who's from out of town who sees all the reports
Nick,
about the violence in the
them
city.
niggas was from Argyle Gardens in them lines. I know goddamn well that they had heroes before.
Hey, well, that's why they down there having heroes, because they from Argyle Gardens.
Sixth and Wabash after I left.
It wasn't that was.
I know. Look.
But see, that's why niggas is down there eating the shit, because of where they from. They ain't never been nowhere. They like, ooh, a 3-piece down at the pork.
What they do have though, they have police down there, heavy presence. Then you got the little motherfuckers walking up to you, want you to buy their candy that they done stole.
They're immigrants.
No, little black boys. No, they want no.
If I got loose dollars, I always get them.
You can tell these niggas just stole up out of Walgreens. So I gave the little dude $2. Then he wanted my little bracelet.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just weird. But anyway, if they do it again next year, I actually think they should keep it in September because it's not as hot, and really ain't nothing really going on in the city of Chicago in September. So that's a perfect time to do it.
You got any pizza?
Yeah, we had Illuminati's.
Okay, you can get that on any time that you.
Well, I have.
So you just talked about niggas from the guards going down to get heroes, and you went and got some Illuminati
because I have family with me.
Hit this nigga with a lash. Hit him with a lash.
I took them.
You had people from where?
Nashville that was up here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I took them, because they want to try the whole Chicago pizza.
So why you ain't take it to on?
I did.
To the
I took them
joint?
to 6th and Wabash to get some Harold's chicken.
You should have said something. I would have gave you some popcorn to get to him and shit.
Now I wasn't coming out.
But my man's made a bet years ago and still ain't got his popcorn.
You could have just said, Maul, meet me over here, bring the popcorn. I would have done that. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well,
but go ahead.
I got somebody at the. I got family in from out of town.
All right, cool.
They need some popcorn.
But September taste. I think it's an idea. I think it's a good idea.
Well, it's
for 3 days and it's free.
I think that's what they're gonna do, because that NASCAR shit is 3 years, and that NASCAR shit, bro.
And I hope it comes back.
Oh, it's coming.
I hope so. I hope it comes back.
It's gonna come back.
Okay.
But I will say this about the taste. You know, the tourists they're there, because you could tell, because they got the pictures out. They got their family with them. They had, when I was there on Saturday, it was Latin night or whatever. So they was playing that shit, boy. Them motherfuckers was dancing over there by the what's the big ass fountain? What's it called?
Buckingham Fountain.
They was over there dancing and shit. Motherfuckers taking pictures.
Summer dance.
They all from Ecuador.
I don't know where they from, but they was doing the cha-cha and all that shit.
Costa Rica and shit.
They was having a good time out there.
Venezuela and shit.
Oh, they having a real good time.
You gonna be at the taste? You gonna have a booth at the taste next year?
I haven't been out.
You gonna have a booth at the taste next year?
No.
Depends.
Why not? You ain't gonna put the corn out there to the people?
The money.
If
Garrett's was out there.
If you and everybody else want to come work down there, come on. That shit takes a lot of manpower.
That's what everybody say.
A lot of manpower, a lot of time, manpower to make all that shit happen.
They had two taco trucks out there.
You're our fearless leader. Come galvanize us up. And
2 taco trucks was out there.
I don't feel like paying y'all.
Who else was out? It was a couple other vendors out there, but it just not the
you
same.
didn't get no shrimp tempura?
My wife did. She ate shit out of it.
You low-key pay me a popcorn.
I mean, the thing about it is what they got out there, last I remember going to taste, they had the pierogies, pizza, turkey leg. The turkey leg is synonymous with the taste, no matter what.
They had Robinson ribs.
Them too.
He always out there.
He always gonna have them tip. He gonna have that swine out there.
That pig, baby.
That pig.
Speaking of swine.
Go ahead. Oh, here we go.
Segue.
Speaking of swine. You know, a couple weeks back, I played a clip off the show.
Off the show?
Off the show.
Uh-oh.
Y'all remember. We listened to a clip.
Off the show.
And it was about one of the new predominant black leaders.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Of our
you
time.
played it about the him mixing the meats.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And we didn't talk about it on air. We talked about it off air. And now I would like to talk about the clip on air. So I have the clip. Can you turn my mic up? You ready?
Mixing meats.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know who voice that is.
Who was that?
Say, man, how you come up with some shit like that, man? Shit, cause I had a mush tell me one time.
Turn it on big speakers.
He could taste some pork. He know this from that. He asked me, what kind of sausage it is? I said, nigga, them beef sausage. He said, okay, nigga, if I bite it, I know for a fact if these ain't beef sausage. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I wonder if them niggas can taste pork for real. So, nigga, I was doing bad. So shit, nigga, I was running out of chopped beef. I had plenty of pulled pork left. That pulled pork was drying out. So shit, nigga, I chopped that motherfucking pulled pork, mixed it up with that goddamn chopped beef, added that motherfucking barbecue sauce with it to make it a little bit more watery like Sloppy Joe. And nigga, them niggas came back for days eating that shit. So shit, nigga, I figured this is better than regular chopped beef. Shit, that pork mixed with that beef, get it that flavor. Shit, them niggas thought they was eating beef. Well, them not know what to recognize. Shit, nigga, a whole bunch of your motherfuckers came down there. I ain't gonna say no name, but nigga, a whole bunch of your motherfuckers came down there. And they didn't know they wasn't eating pork until I came out and said, nah, nah, boo. I was sneaking and feeding mush pork.
Nah, nah, boo boo.
So, I wanted to know, one, how do you feel about your man's doing that? And two, can you taste the difference?
It's a good question.
That nigga's the devil.
Wow, bombs.
Anytime you deceive your own people and you know they're not supposed to have that, you do it anyway just because you on some bullshit and on some humbug.
Facts.
You give in to
Facts.
them devilish, them lower self ways.
That's facts.
You're wrong.
That's facts.
You're wrong. The thing about it is, like they'll come in and ask us what kind of oil we cooking.
Uh-huh.
We'll sit up and say canola oil.
Mm-hmm.
That's being truth and exact because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we separate the caramel pecan from the actual caramel because we know motherfuckers got allergies.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want nobody having an allergic reaction.
That's
to that
all.
shit.
That's all.
Then they go, what's the first thing nigga do?
Sue.
Sue. The first thing a nigga do is blame you, get mad.
And they put you on blast.
Then go, and then if you take it further, and the response that you don't like, you go sue. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what that nigga did was on some humbug and on some bullshit, deceivery.
Mm-hmm.
Deception.
Technology.
That's all.
All types of, the shit that
Say it.
the victim did to Mel. And Mel fell along with the shit, thinking shit was kosher and cool because I'm 90 million up.
He thought the money was gonna cover him.
Yeah. The thing
Not
about
happening.
it, yeah.
You're not.
When I saw it, I didn't like that shit.
Jamal.
I didn't like that shit whatsoever. Now, don't get me wrong. Charleston is funny in certain areas and certain situations, but that's pure deception because you could have made niggas sick from that.
That's what I
and
was
them niggas could
gonna
have
say.
died from that shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Especially
what
if you
if
ain't had
somebody-
pork. I haven't had pork in 30 years.
Damn.
30 years I've not had pork whatsoever.
Damn.
If I ate pork right now, I would get sick.
Yeah, you be
Yes,
fucked
sir.
up.
I would be sick.
So could you taste it? Could you know automatically if you taste pork?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you smell that shit.
I have to look at shit and see it. The thing about it is, if you go to Jules, which is about to become Piggly Wiggly, supposedly.
You mean Mariano's?
That's what they're about to become, Mariano's?
Mariano's is about to be Piggly Wiggly.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought it was Jules.
No.
Piggly
What's going on? What's going on is Mariano's. Kroger just dropped that brand off their brands of grocery stores because they was Kroger's own Mariano, and they dropping them off the Kroger brand. So Mariano's is looking for a new home. Jewel want to buy Mariano's, and they're going to turn the Mariano's into Jewel. Jewel is really a Chicago Midwestern move.
Your voice. Sure is. It is one of the West.
Definitely.
Definitely one of those things.
I have a white beater on.
Pop it.
Bombs.
Right. JDI After Dark, though.
Latin soul.
Right. Latin soul. Latin soul. My God. Hit the Latin soul.
My God.
Hey,
My God.
I lost one with the fuck we was talking about. Yeah, he wrong, man. What's the second part of the question?
Can you really taste pork? Like,
Yes, sir.
if a nigga put some pork in front of you, right? Because I know you. That's why the catfish had me so hot last week, nigga, because I know you. Because if I put some pork in front of you and I try to deceive you, I know, one, I'm gonna have to fight you, and two, I know you gonna look at that shit.
I can smell pork bacon.
I know you gonna toss that shit on the fucking floor.
No, G, I can smell pork bacon. I can smell pork
Smell
bacon.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
I can
swine
smell.
bacon for
I can
sure.
smell swine.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pork. I can smell pork chops.
What about like, okay, on some rib shit, right? Like, you know how you got like tips and shit. Like, if I get some pork tips and mix that shit up with some beef tips and throw that shit
The
with the
difference-
sauce.
That's a big difference.
Wait. Listen, let me finish. And I slide that shit in front of you in the container. That's what I'm saying. I take both, I cook them up, boom, boom,
I
boom.
can't eat neither one.
No.
And I slide it in front of you. I know you can't eat either one, but you gonna know the difference by looking at it, smelling it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
kind of like what he did on the video. He said he did.
Yeah.
He mixed it.
He mixed it.
Put the sauce on
Yeah,
there.
and
Nigga
then,
mixed the
right.
meat 'cause it
And
was
then,
just like
and
a
then,
sloppy
and
Joe.
then he had pulled pork and he had beef. He had beef too.
Just like, you know what was tripped out is you can't trust gyros.
Wow.
Yeah, because most gyros, the actual meat is beef and lamb, and they use it to
In certain places.
in certain places to keep it fresh.
But if you go to the slop shop,
Right.
if you go to her slop shop with Habibi and them, not Habibi, but
No, that's what's the name.
you go to the slop shop, and which is on the corner on 64th and Cottage Grove, just for example.
Like the sub spot.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's
you know what?
That's the pork and beef and
gyro.
gyro mixed
Yeah.
together.
But
in that
a real-
roll, in that roll.
right.
If you don't sit up and see
That
meat
roll.
on top of meat, like
Right.
actual meat, cut meat.
So,
Oh,
Ma, what you said?
oh.
Hey, yeah, that was.
Yo, can we have a moment of silence?
Yo, that was.
God damn.
That was a little OC.
If you don't go in there, you don't see meat
on top of meat.
This nigga turned into an Arby's commercial. God damn,
Meat
relax.
on top of meat.
Relax.
Yeah, that was.
Shit.
You was wild, Ma.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Oh,
We gonna blame the cognac, but
Listen.
But here's my thing. I just want to say this. So you
Uh-huh.
mean to tell me that these people in our neighborhood been feeding us this shit
Yeah.
and been telling us it's, oh yeah, this is real fish. Yeah, this is chicken. Yeah, this is gyro meat. You mean to tell me this is what's been going on all these years?
Yeah.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you this. That shit, when you see that Euros truck that come in,
Yeah.
that's that motherfucker is pork and beef mixed together on a roll.
Right.
That's not real Euros. Wow. Now that shit tastes good.
It's supposed to. Hey, say that
That
again, Mike.
That
It's
shit tastes good.
Real gyros, because real gyros is lamb, no beef, no pork.
Correct.
I never had
Real
one before.
lamb.
Never
And
had
I've
one.
seen, I've tasted.
Me neither.
Like I've tasted a real gyros. It's lamb, and that lamb meat is really like dense.
You gotta go to one of them Greek restaurants.
The Greek
Yeah,
spots.
down there on Jackson,
Right.
Halsted.
Greek spots. Like those are the
The
real deal.
Bogdanos. That's
Yeah.
the, that's
No. You gotta go to the real Greek
Talking
restaurant.
about the Althania.
Yeah, all them places like that.
Yeah.
Now, the ones that look like the one on the corner of Jackson and Halsted, but them in the hood, we talking about on the south side, because I don't know about
the sub spot.
the sub spot. Yeah, the sub
See,
spot.
we got a lot of gyro spots on our west.
That's all pork. they feeding the community pork. That's why the niggas going crazy like that.
Them
That's why niggas are going crazy and shit, because they eating that pork mixed with beef and all that other kind of shit. But they eating the leftover parts of the
So
beef.
it's not against the law, though, right? There's no law against that, right?
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and Jamal might co-sign it, and I think Nick. It's not, but Nick gon' but Nick gonna may not. I hope he agree with me on this. We as a people, we are eating people. We are deaf, dumb, and blind when it comes to our food and our food choices.
True.
Let me repeat that. Rewind one more time. We as a people are when it comes to this food, the food choices that we make, we are not educated. We are not. We're not have understanding and knowledge when it comes to our food choices, because we go into these spots. They are made. I know this finna sound crazy. When you have that Arab cat or an Arab,
Hit it.
you know what I'm saying, at the corner spot, they don't even eat that shit.
Yeah, they sell ham.
Yeah, they don't
To
eat
us.
that. They're not supposed to.
At all.
At all.
Well, they own liquor stores, and I heard they're not supposed to.
But BB own liquor stores now.
Right. And they're not
The
supposed
Indian,
to be.
Patel and them.
Right. They're not supposed to be drinking, but they know that money gonna stack up in the black neighborhood, and they know us. They know that we don't. That some of us don't think.
Are deaf, dumb, and blind.
That deaf, dumb, and blind, and they don't think straight.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is, if Fred Hampton was still alive, maybe these neighborhoods would look different. Because that was his movement, is to own everything and feed each other.
Yeah,
grow each other.
That
killed him.
And they
but
killed
they
him.
murdered him.
They killed him.
Yeah, but but even if that, because I'm gonna say this, my mom, I love her to death. My mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying? I love them to death. But they came from a place in the South where they had to eat to survive, and they killed their food, and all they had was slop, and that's that slave move. The slave move, they gave them the slop of that pig. That's where we got chitlins. That's where we got pig feet and pig ears, because they had to eat that. And that mindset in the South when my mom, because my mom is 80 plus, so that mindset of eating to survive crossed over into when it came to the Great Migration. And it's the same mindset that we have as a people.
But you know better, though. That's the thing
Oh,
about it.
I know better.
Yeah.
The one thing for me is that as a man now, and I'm glad we're talking about this, we as a people got to make sure that we eat to live.
Not live to eat.
Not live to eat. Because when we eat to live, we think we don't, those diseases that have been killing us as a people, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, when we eat to live, those things become non-existent.
So-
and we have to educate ourselves on what to eat and how to eat better so we don't have that hypertension, gout and stuff like
we should
that.
just be vegans and eat pussy.
No, I wouldn't say that. Oh, hey, we can do that.
I'm gonna eat me some
I'm
pussy.
going to eat me some
son.
pussy. But
they ain't gonna never outlaws the pussy.
Nah, we're going to eat that
out,
pussy.
my God. You know
My
the
God.
triangle with all the food.
I'ma eat
You can't
that
even
pussy.
fuck around with eat the vegan shit.
The
because
pussy's always gonna be
they
on my
fucking with that shit
pyramid.
now.
The pussy's
Yeah.
always on my food pyramid,
Yeah.
sir. It is always on my food table, sir.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
pussy will be there. Now, to speak to what this man is saying, if you don't have knowledge
Pyramid of
yourself,
the
you will
pussy.
never be able to build yourself up into anything other than what you should not be. With that being said, our community, by and large, does not know itself. Therefore, we don't know how to feed ourselves
it.
and treat ourselves. So you as an individual, once you get better knowledge yourself and knowing how to take care of your black body,
That's
your
it.
African-American body,
That's
you'll
it.
do better.
That's it.
On the
When you know better, you do better.
yeah, damn, I missed my.
So don't
I
eat
lost my
pussy
other
with
train of
discharge.
thought.
No, we're
Because
gonna, hold up.
pussy made me lose my other thought.
Right,
Because
right.
pussy had replaced the other thought. You
Yeah.
know.
But you,
No
but we-
eating period pussy.
Pussy.
Whoa,
Whoa.
no. You like your pussy what's that? Medium rare? You like your pussy rare? Y'all niggas like y'all pussy rare? You ate some rare pussy before?
No. What's rare
yes, you
pussy?
have.
What's rare pussy?
Rare pussy is period pussy.
Eat the clip part, not them whole.
Oh, you have. You have. Wow. Boy, you done ran a red light face first.
But
I don't even want to pod no more.
Hey, with that being said, hey, look,
Jeff, don't do it.
Little nasty man over here. That's why he got that mustache. Look at that mustache.
Hey,
that
you know what?
Mustache done been through the worst.
This was
look at it.
We do. I always give credit with the podcasting. Days later, and I always tell the guys, it's like, you know, we does this pod shit, but tonight was, you know, and we didn't even read any comments at all. And I'm sorry to the commenters that we didn't read your comments at all, but we had a great podcast conversation. Can you look and see who commented mostly on there?
Phil and Cherie White.
Shout out to Cherie White and Phil. What's that longest one right there? Pause.
By Nature. That's my girl Carissa.
Okay. Hey, Carissa.
You know what I'm saying? Phil was talking about, I never liked Trina's voice. That's why I ain't like her. But I understood.
Look back at it, though. You looked at back. You had somebody look back at you.
Yeah.
That look back at it record, though, you know, ain't no.
That's a banger. Yeah. Pause.
Yeah.
With Killer Mike.
I swear you so selective. Anyway.
Because it got.
Hey, look.
I got flowability.
It's a good ongoing conversation. We didn't get a chance to get to you all's comments that you said, but I'm glad that you all rocked with us. On the replay, I'm going to post it in the group. Leave your comments there. Tell a friend about the podcast. We let a lot of people in the Reasonable Ignorance Podcast fan space on Facebook. Tell the people about the podcast. Let them know about it's on Spotify, it's on SoundCloud, and it's on Apple.
I know how to get you niggas to post. I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah. Post the podcast.
Post the podcast.
And tag us, and we going to start paying attention to who posts us where and who get us some traction, and we going to do a giveaway. That's going to get you niggas.
Jeff will do your spin class for free. Sponsored by Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. I said sponsored by Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. That's what I said.
And he will play Sexy Red.
No, I was just thinking we just buy one of you niggas lunch one day. That's it. We ain't got to whore you out. But if you ready to get whored out, spin class by Jeff coming soon.
Hey,
the illest spin class you ever had.
For real. Thank you, sound guy Mike. Jeff the illest. Hoodie Nick. Coach Mo, Be Able, and everything. Magic Mike down there in Houston, Texas. With that being said, look, I wanted to do, you know what was tripped out? I wanted to bring back the dedications. You know how dedications? I wanted to bring back the dedications and everything. So next week, we're going to bring back dedications. We're going to do podcast dedications starting next week on for the rest of the month and everything. But if you all got topics, if you got topics, let us know about the topics at all. Let me, Jeff, Coach know about the topics and everything, because Hoodie Nick is not in the group because he's not on Facebook. But he is on Twitter, @TheCloudiest. Let him know about topics and stuff. Shout out to my man Fat Liver Jones. Shout out to Ken Jinx. Gizzarelli. My man Brian Turner.
Yeah.
Everybody that, you know, that fucks with us and rocks with us.
Yeah.
Big O and everybody. Delcia. Everybody that rocks with us. Annika. Everybody that rocks with us whatsoever. What's that? Kimberly Proctor. Thank you.
Boss by Nature says she want that hoodie.
Like the hoodie.
Okay, yeah. Hoodie's coming soon.
Hoodie's coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have them in Jamal size, too. If you just want it on novelty, he'll sign it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get that to you. That'll be like, you know, you can rock it if you want. You can probably rock it to sleep if you want. If you are going to a football game and it's raining outside, we'll make sure we get you like the Gore-Tex joint. You can wear like a poncho if you want. I know I'm going to wear my shit like a poncho if I get one of his size. So that's what I would do if I was you.
Hit it.
I sell some shit for sure.
Hey, kid size is coming soon.
That's up.
Kid sizes coming
because
soon.
little kids be with the reasonable ignorance every fucking day. Ain't that right, Jeff?
Sure enough.
And he wears kid sizes.
Yeah,
Facts.
absolutely.
With that being said, real quick, just give me 1 minute. I need to get you all's take. Last week, the city of Boulder, Colorado, did $18 million
Hand claps.
revenue.
Hand claps.
In revenue. Dion is 2-0.
If you win this
Got to play Colorado State this weekend. What's going to happen?
I ain't never been that guy, but after what this coach said today, I hope they win by 50.
Hit it!
Man, let's beat them.
Put your car note on the goddamn over 23.5. Colorado.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Because I'm
go.
definitely putting something on that.
Put your car note on that shit.
Next question, real quick.
Next
Real
question.
quick, just real quick.
Hallelujah.
Shador. Heisman. Shador. Heisman. Shador. Heisman.
Give me 2
I'm
more
going to
games.
say no.
Give me 2 more games.
If he beats USC.
If he beats USC, I'm going to say he has a really good chance.
It depends on how he beats USC. No, it does. Because if he go out there and pass for 249 yards, only got
Oh, yeah,
one
he got to
touchdown,
have a big
he
game.
gotta have
now.
a game.
He can't have
He
no
gotta have a
bullshit.
game. Sound guy saying wrap it the fuck up.
Take us out.
Nigger.
Keep your hands off them bitches, or your ass gonna be there in there next to Kevin Porter, Tory, and motherfucking Arbor Kelly. And y'all niggas can't sing, so.
Denied.
We're speaking this podcast.